All right, y'all. So Ticket TV live streams, like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the whole LDBC, man. Let's get right to this video, man. So, uh, they want LeBron James, man. I'm gonna say this again. They want LeBron James back. They want him to come back for retirement with Cleveland, and I'm happy. Get his ass out of here, man. Um, the Cavs want LeBron James. He will not retire a Laker. Thank God. But the Cavs want this punk, and I knew it was gonna go down like that. Rich Paul and I've been looking for an exit strategy ever since this shit been going down with the Lakers that they traded for Luka Doncic. The plan was for them to go to the Dallas Mavs. The Dallas Mavs completely have fallen apart, and Mark Cuban and those guys have taken over the team again. Even though Mark Cuban's not running and shit like that, he's basically taking over the team again as far as the moves they're making, and he doesn't want to be patient for no AD and no LeBron James. That was Jay Kidd's plan. But then what happened is Jay Kidd jumps on board and acts like he just turns his back on Nico and act like him and Nico ain't shit. So now that plan fell off the board. And they may, from what I'm hearing, they may even move Kyrie Irving, the Mavs, and just rebuild around what's the young boy's name? I forget his name. Cooper Flag. So LeBron James, the Cavs, they want LeBron James back. They want him to come back for retirement with Cleveland, and I'm happy. Get his ass out of here, man. I wish that motherfucker would leave on like in right now. He needed to just get on. I told y'all this, man, and everybody who doubted me when I told y'all this shit last year, when I told y'all that LeBron James did not know that they was trading for Luka. LeBron James would have never approved of them trading for a dude to come take his spot. LeBron James did not want to leave Cleveland, bro. He never wanted. I mean, not excuse me. He did not want to leave LA. He did not want to leave the Lakers. He wanted to control the Lakers, not leave the Lakers. Let me say this again. LeBron James wanted to control the Lakers, not leave the Lakers. So all his little fake threats, he was gonna keep re-signing. He was gonna keep doing them little bullshit deals and re-signing just to control the Lakers and their moves. But when Rob Pelinka, who got tired of being a whipping boy, saw a way out. Shout out to his boy Nico, and Nico took it on the chin because Nico lost his job behind this shit, right? Rob Pelinka said, "Man, I'm getting off this motherfucker. Him and Rich Paul. I'm getting off both their ass. You ain't gonna be fitting to be threatening me every single other week. Y'all threatening me, and I'm making all these damn. Think about all the moves Rob Pelinka made to help LeBron James. All the different moves that they made. I can name all the bodies from when LeBron first came to LA to now. All the bodies that have dropped. They made so many moves, and then all these people was hyping up the moves like, hey, man, this is a great move. Rob pulled it off. Rob pulled it off. And then when LeBron didn't do his job, what did everybody do? They turned around talking shit. Well, Rob ain't doing his job. Then LeBron James run his media play. These dudes are scumbags. Straight up, bro. They're scum, man. They're scum, bro. I don't have no respect for them niggas, man. At all, bro. Them niggas is dirty. They some dirty Negroes, man. And that's just where I'm at with it, bro. I'm telling y'all this. So, Cleveland, them not being good right now, as good as they want to be, along with the fact that, the owner, he see a way to get more money. Oh, I can get LeBron James here on a retirement tour. I don't have to deal with him for another decade. We don't think we're good enough to get over the hump. We get LeBron over here. We can, hey, man, we can really sell some tickets. We can really do some money. And then he might flip up, fuck around, and sell the team. Because the team's value is going to go up because that bum is back over there. So he might mess around. He can sell the team at a very higher price while LeBron's over there on a retirement tour and get hella buku money versus what he could get if he just sold it right now. So again, you know what I'm saying? It's all about the money with that situation. They see they don't have a team that they think they can get over the hump right now. And I think that that's the only reason why. If they thought they had a championship team, they wouldn't entertain bringing LeBron James back over there. They wouldn't entertain it. I think LeBron actually likes that team. I think he actually likes the pieces they got over there. I think he actually thinks that if he go over there, they got a chance to get out that East. I think LeBron thinks that. Rich Paul think that. You know what I'm saying? And so once again, man, like I said before, man, my boy Two Rock put out a shout out my boy Two Rock put out a video talking about Rich Paul. Rich Paul's forever gonna have power as long as he have big time clients, and that's the problem in the NBA, man. The shit you see with Giannis, the shit y'all seeing all the way across the board with all these different players, man, is scumbag type of stuff, man, going on, and all this shit going on Adam Silver watch, bro. Now, will Adam Silver reject trades? Because if I'm the Bucks, I'm making that shit hard on Giannis. You're not getting sent where you want to go. I'm sending you where I want you to go. Period. If I'm the Bucks, I'm not. If he gets rich, especially if he get Rich Paul, if you not sending me back everything I want, I ain't trading this nigga until I absolutely have to. Fuck it. I'm not. We'll just lose out and get a high pick anyways. But I'm just telling y'all what it is. Giannis can say the reports are fake. Giannis say everything's fake. Giannis can always say this is fake, this is fake. I don't believe that nigga no more, bro. That nigga have been corrupted, bro. He have been corrupted, bro. Why he didn't immediately come out and say that Rich Paul shit was fake? Nobody want to hear that shit, man. Bro, if that's not the case, the media has done a severe hit piece and disservice on Giannis. And Giannis, I'm going to tell you, he played into that shit. He sat right up there talking about something. Yeah, I'm like Beyonce. I'm the hottest chick in the game. That bitch ass nigga. See, them niggas ain't from the old. I'm telling you right now, bro. You from the nigga. If you cut from a different cloth, if somebody say something about you, nigga, you stand on that, nigga. I ain't asked to get traded. I'm not firing my agent. I ain't signing with Rich Paul. I want to retire with the Bucks. Leave my name out the fucking media. Period. That's all you say. You go right to the press conference and you say that. If you don't and you let that shit linger, you're a part of the fucking problem. And that's what Giannis is, man. He ain't no fucking man, bro. And it all goes back to clutch, them names being in this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Then you see the situation right now with LeBron James. Bro, these dudes are weasels, bro. Anything around clutch is weasels, bro. And I mean that shit, bro. And I'm telling y'all what it is, man. Point blank, period. To the nigga who said I'm the only one capping for Giannis, he was the one that was still 10 toes down, nigga. That's the same way I was giving Dame credit, nigga, until he switched. When he switched, nigga, guess what? I switched, motherfucker. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Your name is Alonzo, nigga. Shut up, nigga. Alfonso. Get your ass out of here. The hell is wrong with you? Wash your ass on the way out, too. Straight up. And wash your face before you wash your ass. Because some of y'all be washing your ass before you wash your face, nigga. Period. Now, as I said before again, and I'll say it to y'all one more time, bro. To the dude who said these are serious allegations, I'm telling the truth, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? You don't see Giannis out here arguing with ESPN, talking about, hey, man, these dudes are doing dirty journalism. You don't see none of that shit. He let all that shit play. Giannis love this shit. He sat right up there, and after that game, talking about something. Yeah, I'm like Beyonce. I'm the hottest chick in the game. To the dude who said you all in your feelings about a decision for another man. No, it's for the league. It's for the integrity of the league, you bitch ass nigga. See, y'all niggas, I'm going to tell y'all something. A lot of you hoe ass niggas can relate to this shit like LeBron James, Dame, and all these other lame ass niggas do because y'all do that in real life. When the going get tough, when the shit get tough, you'll bail out on your family. You niggas is hoes. You niggas will bail out and try to go to the best situation instead of being a motherfucking man standing on your nuts and handling your business and overcoming your own adversity. You won't do that. You'll take a cop out. A lot of you niggas, instead of going and you'll go rob a bank and do some dumb shit, nigga, crash out, nigga. You understand? You niggas don't want it the hard way, nigga. You niggas don't want to go fight through that adversity, nigga, and have a feeling of what it feels like to be down and get back up to the top, nigga. Period. That's why I can't stand none of you niggas. I can't stand this whole era. That's why I be going off on niggas like Kawhi Leonard, all these other dudes. These dudes is weak. Instead of niggas coming out here standing on what they supposed to stand on, they do little sneaky shit behind the scenes, and y'all go for a hook, line, and sinker. I don't roll like that, nigga. And I told y'all, I come from a whole different era, period. I come from a whole different era. The era I come from is is niggas is loyal to the soil, nigga. Period. Nigga, we fight, nigga, we doing whatever we gotta do to go get it, nigga. It's gonna have to be them that's unloyal first. Period. Meaning it's gonna have to be the team that do something crazy. It ain't gonna be me. My name gonna be intact. How I come with it gonna be intact. These are all facts. Y'all not understanding what I'm saying to y'all. So what's gonna happen? They're gonna force it. LeBron James and probably gonna get a sign and trade in the offseason with the Lakers. The Lakers probably get some of them assets from the Cavs. Unless LeBron James just go for the low to Cleveland. Unless he just say I'm gonna take a league minimum and go for the low. And I'm just trying to, go over here and finish my career and win. If I can and finish my career. That's the only way. Other than that, y'all see what it is, man. These dudes is all hoes, man. Period. I don't respect these niggas, man. It's a whole line of them dudes, man. And here's the thing about Giannis. You just saw Dame leave Portland, beg to get out, try to go win, and y'all couldn't even win. And now look at Dame. He got to go back to Portland in shame. And he got hurt. Hurt his Achilles. Look at Giannis about to fuck around and get hurt himself. The grass ain't always greener on the other side, man. This is the same thing in real life, too. You tell women the same thing. Okay, you talk all that shit with me. Take your ass on over there and see what's in that real world for you. Then she go out there in the real world and niggas is just, fucking her and throwing her out here in the street. Then she feel bad 2-3 years later. She ain't got shit. She back to square one again. And she looking at you like, damn, this nigga was treating me right. He was showing me love, all this other shit, and I ain't respected. That's what the Bucks was doing with Giannis. Treating him right, making all the deals he wanted, firing the coaches he would fire, a championship coach. All this shit. Y'all don't think he got enough heart? That nigga got enough say to where they gonna ask that nigga, yo, what you feel about this dude, bro? Yo, now I want him here, bro. If he ain't here, I don't want to be here. Okay, he ain't going nowhere. That's how it go. That's how it go, my nigga. The same thing with Luka right now, bro. They gonna ask Luka, hey, Luka, man, you like this coach right here? The minute Luka say get rid of JJ Redick, his bitch ass gone. I'm telling y'all this. This is how it works, bro. See what I'm saying? That's why I don't be getting none of them niggas no pass. Because them niggas that come out in the media and play games. And I seen the lean with Giannis. Giannis used to be a different type of animal, bro. But he allowed the media, he allowed the noise to infiltrate him, bro. You can do that in life. You can do that in life. Somebody brought up Kobe, Pastor. Somebody brought up Kobe. Hold on. Right, hold on. You said, did I have smoke for Kobe? Yes, bro, we didn't have YouTube. Yeah, I was mad at Kobe when he wanted out the Lakers. Yeah, I was mad as fuck at Kobe. I was mad as a motherfucker at Kobe. Right? But the Lakers love Kobe Bryant. They wanted Kobe Bryant. And they did what they were supposed to do for Kobe Bryant. These are all facts. The league fucked up the last one. But the Lakers did what they were supposed to do for Kobe Bryant. See what I'm saying? And then you got to look at Kobe's situation. You're dealing with another teammate that don't want you there. You're dealing with Shaq. Shaq did not want Kobe there. Then you get rid of Shaq, right? You get rid of Shaq because he cuts out the owner, right? So you get rid of him, and then the guys you bring over ain't checked to the dude who said, no, I wasn't. You be lying. Bro, I wasn't even on YouTube at that time. You dumb son of a bitch, you blocked, nigga. Your name is Skeet. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. And do what your face say, nigga. Skeet, nigga. That's your name, nigga. Skeet. Get your ass out of here, nigga. Skeet, nigga. You bitch ass, nigga. You's a bitch, nigga. Period. Point blank, period. You niggas is hoes. Them Punani ass niggas over there at Clutch have destroyed the fucking league. And I've told y'all this. They have absolutely destroyed the league from top to bottom. All these niggas is hoes, in my opinion. If we don't have the Reggie Millers of the world no more. We don't have the motherfucking Alonzo Mournings of the world no more. We don't have the motherfucking Hakeem the Dream Olajuwons of the world no more. We don't have the Michael Jeffrey Jordans of the world no more. We don't have the Larry Joe Birds of the world no more. We don't have the Isaiah Lloyd Thomas of the world no more, nigga. That shit meant something, bitch ass nigga. That shit meant something. Them niggas beefing to this day, nigga. That shit meant something. To rep your team, the team you can't, that shit meant something to them niggas, bro. This shit don't mean nothing to these niggas no more. Them niggas have corrupted the game with business and all this other bullshit, bro. Them niggas ain't loyal like that no more. Them niggas ain't trying to hold it down for their squad. Them niggas don't feel like they really the best. I'm telling y'all this. That's why y'all dudes got to keep going and moving all this other shit. Too Raw called it right. This is like when Hollywood Hulk Hogan, he turned to the NWO, nigga. This is exactly what it is, bro. We see it. But that nigga LeBron James, I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna annihilate Rich Paul, bro. This nigga need to be revoked and banned from the fucking league, bro. There's no way an agent supposed to be operating like this. No way. And what he's doing is out in the fucking open, dirty, disgusting work. That shit's sad, man. And he do this shit openly. This nigga's on an open podcast talking shit about LeBron James' teammates. Where you do that at? Go ahead, Mass.
You spot on, bro. I mean, you cooking this morning, big dog. I mean, this is not what I
Mass,
grew
you
up
on?
watching, bro. Can you hear me?
Can y'all hear Mass?
Can you guys hear me?
Hold on. Yo, y'all let me know in the comments if y'all can hear Mass. If y'all can hear him, I can't hear him. I'll go out and come back in.
Can
y'all hear Mass?
Okay.
Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all can hear Mass.
Moss, what up, man?
Okay. Y'all can hear Mass?
Okay.
All right, Mass, keep talking. I'm gonna come right back in.
No, take a spot on, bro. He cooking this morning, man. This is not the NBA that I grew up on, bro. What's going on right now, right? No accountability.
Thank you, went out.
What's even sadder is this, bro. Some of the names that Ticket just mentioned, some of the all-time greats, bro. They've sold their souls. He mentioned Reggie Miller, bro. Reggie Miller is flat out full-blown LeBron James jock sniffer, bro. Ain't nobody calling this shit out, bro. Where is Shaq at? Where's Brian Shaw at? Where's D Fish at? Right? I mean, yeah, dudes come out and say little things, right, here and there, but ain't nobody saying nothing in the public, bro. You had Ramona Shelburne last night talking about she knows for a fact that LeBron James and Rich Paul did not ask the Lakers to draft his son, and she said it with such confidence, right? This is a woman who covered Kobe Bryant for years in the 2000s. Like she's been in the LA media.
Lying, man.
This is crazy.
And these motherfuckers ain't got no dignity. You know why they ain't got no dignity?
Zero.
LeBron James sat up there. He sat up there and called a dude that's been on his sack since he came out of high school. He called him a weirdo. And that motherfucker still on his knees for this man, bro. That's disgusting, man.
Yeah, it's sad, man.
This man called you, Steven. He tried to get Stephen A. Smith out of $100 million contract. And Steven out here taking up for this. Ain't no way in hell I be kicking his drawers up to cracking his ass on the way out.
Right.
He called that motherfucker a weirdo, and these dudes still get on it. Bro, the power of clutch is so strong. I disagree with you, Raw. That's why he going to get other players. Why? Because when you get all these other big-time players, you stay relevant in the game. Rich Paul have to do that. He have to go get all these other players outside LeBron and stay relevant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point, man. And just real quick, too.
And as long as he's around, Mass, that same mentality is around.
Well, absolutely. And the Cavaliers, what are you doing? Why would you even entertain this, bro? I mean, I know you guys are having a down year and think that going according to plan, but where's the patience at, bro? You got Evan Mobley, a young stud, right? I mean, obviously, Donovan Mitchell may or may not be the guy, but why would you bring in LeBron James, give up young pieces and assets for a one-year rental or a couple years at mediocre level? It doesn't guarantee you a championship. Like, what are you doing? And so these teams are more worried about putting butts in the seats and being relevant than actually putting W's in the win column, bro. It's like everything is backwards now. They care more about stats and morning talk show news than actually winning ball games. Like, what the hell is going on right now, bro? Like, this is not the NBA that I grew up on. And again, bro, where is Adam Silver at? What are you doing? You're letting Rich Paul come out here on public platforms, and just crucify Austin Reaves, and nobody says anything about this from the league, but you find Magic Johnson when he even mentioned Giannis' name. He says, I would love to have him, and he got fined. Rich Paul, an agent of LeBron James, who's on the Lakers, is talking about trading one of their players who's giving you 28, 7, and 7. Like, what are we doing, bro? What's going on right now? So shame on the league, shame on the commissioner, shame on the current players, and, bro, most of all, shame on the ex-great players, bro. Like, y'all scared to speak up? This is ridiculous.
This trade deadline will be interesting.
Where you at, bro? Shaq. Where you at, Shaq? I mean, I thought the Lakers was like a fraternity, a special, you know what I'm saying, brotherhood, and LeBron James has came and ruined the whole franchise, and we don't hear none of the bro, Magic Johnson Like it's so bad where Magic Johnson will go on any platform and he will dodge LeBron James questions, but he'll call out other players and he wouldn't dare call out LeBron James by name and question his will to win, his effort, his defense, his style of play. He wouldn't do it. Like, bro, it was so bad where Magic Johnson, my guy, had to quit. Magic Johnson, who is Jenny Buss's so-called brother, right? Who has a lifetime fucking relationship with the Lakers. That's how bad it was, bro. That even Magic couldn't take it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. I mean, but go ahead, bro. I mean, I heard somebody back there talking, but this is sad, man. This is sad, and I'm disappointed, bro. I'm disappointed, bro.
I agree. I said this is going to be a really interesting trade deadline. Could be.
Mm-hmm. It is, bro. It is.
I won't be surprised if Austin Reaves gets traded. I'm being honest with you. I'm being honest.
But why would they trade Austin Reaves for, bro? Listen, it was proven earlier in the season that Austin and Luka can somehow coexist. It's not the perfect match made in heaven, but they were getting it done. Yeah, they weren't beating the best teams, but bro, the style of play was working, right? Austin wasn't taking away from Luka and vice versa, bro. Oh, and by the way, the role players accepted their role. The ball was moving a little bit better. You had a more engaged DeAndre Ayton. Why would you trade Austin Reaves, bro? For what?
I have no idea.
Come on, bro. Like, you think guys like Austin Reaves just grow on trees, bro? I mean, I'm not saying Austin's end all be all, bro, but Austin's game has come to fruition. It's come to the forefront, bro. The kid can play basketball, bro. I've seen Austin up close and bro. The nigga came to sack, bro, with no Luka and no LeBron and dropped 50, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Dropped 50 on DeMar and Zach LaVine, bro. It made it look easy.
We the same age, Miles. We ain't no kids no more.
Come on, bro. Come on, man.
What's going on, fellas?
Yeah.
Salute, fellas.
What up? Who is that? What up, T Price? Is that
T Price,
Man, what's
man.
good? T Price, everybody else, what's good, y'all? Salute.
What's good, y'all? What's going on in the neighborhood? The black antichrist strikes again.
Now they say the Cavs. They say the Cavs want him now.
Hey, let him. You know what, Ticket? You know what? Let the man go. You know what? That's why I ain't been saying anything. That's why I ain't been going live. It's amazing how y'all dudes, y'all pick and choose who says what around here, right? I've been telling y'all that dude is he's the black antichrist in the NBA. And he's proving it. He's proving it right now. He destroyed the Lakers like I said he was going to do. Man, just let him go, man, so I get my team back. Until then, man, I don't want to hear nothing. And Rich Paul, I've never seen a person a person like Rich Paul. Look at all these other people that manage these players. They don't be out there blatant like this dude. Be like I never seen this, but Clutch. They have so much power. I'm like with Moss and everything like that. Till too with Twin said, ain't nobody gonna step up and say anything, man. Everybody is just a bunch of yes men, yes sir, and all this other stuff. But when it's time to stand on business, they can't stand on that. Man, get this dude up out. I don't care where he go, as long as he take him and his Make-A-Wish son up out of here. He don't need to be wearing the purple and gold. Period. He need to go somewhere else.
I mean,
and my thing is,
if I was him, like, why would you like even go there in the first place? When in the East, you had an easy path to the finals every year. You went from that to being burst out the first round or even missing the playoffs.
So you don't miss the playoffs how many times with the Lakers are? You know what I mean? It don't matter. That one championship don't mean nothing. Lakers is used to winning multiple back-to-backs. This man only won one. Like I've been saying, his whole time with the Lakers has been an epic failure. It's a failure. Gone. Leave. Bye.
and my thing is, I just want to know from a Cavs organization, why in the fucking blue hell would you want this dude back
What's up with
after he
the
destroyed the
Giannis thing?
franchise
Because
twice?
I seen some about.
He destroyed
I
the
heard some about him
franchise
getting
twice.
possibly leaving Milwaukee.
Why'd you want this bum back after he destroyed your franchise twice?
So he could do it
Not just
again.
the
That's what he do.
first time. Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
I don't care where I don't care where he go, as long as he don't go to the Warriors.
And,
Man,
and,
y'all
and,
y'all
and I don't
speaking truth,
and I don't
man.
blame y'all fellas. I don't blame y'all fellas for that, because I'm tired of hearing about this bum every
The
day.
Warriors need to get
And
rid of
bitching and
Draymond. You know, he's
complaining.
an informant for Clutch.
Oh
So
yeah.
I don't understand y'all Warriors how y'all get down with that dude.
And
That
dude
man
is
get
garbage.
he get kicked out of another game so he can sit next to Steph Curry. Man, we so tired of seeing that, but nobody want to call
People
this
don't
stuff
people
out.
people don't
Oh,
realize Drake.
Tiki been calling this bomb out. He been
I
calling
know
this bomb. This
I know
motherfucker
me
been a
and I
bomb
know the
since they
fellas
drafted
have.
this dude.
I know the
People
fellas
don't.
They been
have myself, Stu Raw, my boy Know Your Boy,
oh yeah, oh
Trey,
yeah.
Elise. I know all the homies, man. I don't want to forget nobody, Marchavian, all of us, man. We all, my boy Dion, man. We because of Dion, man. We all been calling this dude out for a long time, man. I never seen. I'm just sitting back and watching because the truth gonna come out. When the truth come out, I'm gonna sit there and be like, I told y'all so, man.
I
It
don't.
ain't.
I don't know if this
It's
true or
coming to
not.
an end
I don't
fastly.
know. I don't know if this true or not. But somebody said too. We used to be a LeBron fan or something like that.
Yeah, everybody used to root for LeBron. You know, I never rooted for him. I've been knowing about LeBron since he was in middle school. I used to be like, "What's the hype about this dude?" And it was like, I'm like, that dude ain't better than Carmelo. You know, and next thing I know, it's
Oh,
just
we
a
all
hype
knew that.
train. It's
We
just a
all knew
hype
that.
train. I mean,
Wait,
come on,
y'all.
man. This man is done. This man on
Wait.
Sabbath. Look how the Lakers was doing before this man came back. Now they talking about. Then he got his agent. Oh, I think they need to trade for Austin Reeves. They need to get Jaron Jackson Jr. For what?
Well,
So
I
Man,
he
got
could be.
y'all hating on LeBron for no reason. It's
No, no,
crazy.
no. Hate on LeBron.
Ain't nobody
Yeah,
hating on that man for all
Oh
everything
no,
reason.
y'all
here we
said
go.
was not truthful. I
Here
can
we
break
go.
everything down
look.
for y'all. Y'all said LeBron destroyed the Lakers. The
Yes,
Lakers
he
didn't win.
did.
The
Okay, prove to
Lakers
me
haven't
how he
had a
didn't.
He
no,
did.
Okay,
no.
hold on
Let
one
me
second.
let me
Hold on, hold
bring
on, hold on, hold on,
actual
hold on. No, no, no,
facts.
no, 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 no,
Let
no.
me bring real
No, no,
He
facts. Hey, don't
did.
cut
hold
He
me
on, no,
off,
sir,
destroyed
bro.
the
no, sir,
Lakers.
Don't
no,
cut me
sir,
off.
no,
Let me
sir,
bring some
no,
facts.
sir, no, sir, no,
Let me
sir,
bring
no,
some
sir.
facts. You can't cut me
You can
off.
bring no,
Hey,
no,
so if
sir.
I
Hold
can't
on.
substantiate what I'm
I'm gonna
saying, then
let you
what's the
go.
point?
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir.
The
Before
Lakers
you
haven't
go.
had a winning season before LeBron since 2012,
We don't want to hear that.
2013.
Keep on going.
How
Keep
is
on.
that destroying the Lakers?
Keep on
The
going.
Lakers only missed the playoffs one time since LeBron was there.
Keep on going.
No,
And
no, no,
secondly,
Wrong.
we
He's
got to
wrong
go to
again, but go
Giannis too.
ahead.
We got to go to Giannis too. Y'all hating on Giannis too.
You just, bro, you just lied, bro. Like he
No.
missed the postseason more than one
Oh,
time.
wait. Maybe he might have missed it. What, twice? Twice and what? He been there for what,
Nah, he
7
ain't
years?
missed twice. He ain't
He
missed
ain't missed
twice.
twice either.
But
You
he
come in here
finished.
trying
He
to
didn't
make an
miss twice
argument
either.
for
Now
this
come
dude.
on,
You
man,
ain't
with
even
that
got your
bullshit
facts
But
now.
straight.
that's not my point.
You don't
My
even
point
got your
is,
facts
y'all
straight.
said he
Factual.
destroyed.
He's what you
Y'all said he
saying.
destroyed the
Did
Lakers,
did
and
he
I
not?
said the
Okay,
Lakers
okay.
before
Answer me question
LeBron,
this. Answer me
the
this.
Lakers before
Did he not?
LeBron hadn't had a winning season 7 years before he got there. So how is that destroying the Lakers? The Lakers already wasn't winning shit for 7 years before he got there. Y'all know this. Kobe had to carry these bum ass niggas for 7 years, and they didn't have a winning record since 2012, 2013, till LeBron got there. So
So
what are
when
y'all
LeBron,
talking about?
hold on, hey, bro.
So you can't say he
Hold
destroyed
on,
the
bro,
Lakers
nigga.
when he leading to more success than the 7 years before that.
So when
It
LeBron
doesn't
came
What
make
back,
logical
success?
sense.
What success? To a bubble ring
Well,
championship? What
I
we
mean,
fuck?
they
What we
got to the
fucking
conference
talking
finals.
about?
They got to the conference finals
hold on,
also,
bro. Anthony
and they
Man,
Davis.
won
that
a
don't
ring.
no.
They
When
did.
you
Yes.
would in any organization you involved in, especially if it's the Lakers,
Can we talk one at a
it's
time, bro?
supposed to be
So we can hear,
expected
bro.
championships,
Chat can't hear.
Look.
They,
In
not
all
no conference
fairness, the
shit.
only legit real back to back was the ones with Kobe, 09, 010. Let's be honest, they should not have got that victory over the 2002 Kings, and y'all know it.
hey, can
Come
we
on
I
now,
just
agree with you
everybody in
now.
here
hold
know
on,
it.
bro? So
If
we can
you
hear somebody
I
say that
agree
was a
with you on
legit
that one.
game, then I can't roll with you.
I
That's the
mean,
only
Bro,
I
legit
agree.
one is
I agree
the
let
on
me
that
Kobe
ask
part.
back to
What you
back.
real
said.
quick.
So if you saying winning back to back and winning multiple, then really Kobe is the one who fit the bill and Magic before
So let
that.
me ask you
I
The
a question.
mean,
ones in the 2000s, that ain't legit. Everybody know
any
it.
anybody that
Let
watched
me
the
let me ask
2010
Homeboy a question real
finals
quick.
knew that the
Because when the
Celtics
Lakers
they should
got
have won
LeBron
that
James
series
in
Yeah,
because
2008,
and that's what make it Kobe's
they
best
was
finals.
clear
And
they
Kobe
was clear.
said the 2010 finals was his crowning achievement. He said that
yeah, that
because
shit
that
crazy.
validated everything he ever done. Coming against the Boston Celtics, who had the best defense in the NBA, 3 Hall of Famers, and he clutched up him, Powell, and Ron Artest. They clutched up in the fourth quarter, got the win in a series we know they wasn't supposed to win. Everybody know this.
Is that yeah? Anybody knew the Celtics clearly was the better
Yeah,
team
but
in
they
that
won.
series, but
That's what
refs
matters.
rigged.
But they
Um,
It,
still
Refs rigged.
won.
so
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
so
That's what
So when
makes that
LeBron James came
back-to-back
to the
legit.
Lakers in
The
2019, they
2003
won
peat, that
37
ain't
fucking games
legit.
and fucking missed the playoffs. And so
Those
the
with
Lakers didn't
Shaq.
get
I don't
better
know.
until they
Shaq,
signed
that's
Anthony
was
Davis.
killing. It was on
And
that
so
team.
Anthony Davis is a player who fucking saved the Lakers, bro. And so
I
Yeah,
don't know. So
Yeah, he
of
literally
course.
say he
I
literally
mean, yeah.
won them that championship
AD
that
did his
year.
job. And AD wanted to move to power
AD
forward,
did his
and
job, bro.
Rob Pelinka refused to give him a center to move to power forward. The Lakers
Anthony
probably could have won
Davis,
another chip if they'd
Anthony
have kept
Davis
Dwight
was the
Howard.
driving force of the Lakers 2020 season, bro.
I
Period,
don't
bro.
know.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. When LeBron James came
I
to the
mean,
Lakers, they won
LeBron with
37 fucking
age, he
games
joined
and
the
they
Look,
missed
Lakers
the
at
look.
the
playoffs, bro.
Anthony
age.
Davis was the
Anthony Davis.
defensive. Anthony Davis was the defensive anchor. LeBron was the best overall player. It's just the way to go.
No,
You
no, he
need
fucking
another great
wasn't, bro.
teammate to
No,
win.
he fucking wasn't, bro. AD was. How you the best
Nope,
player?
that ain't true.
Hold
That
on,
ain't
bro.
true.
How you
Because
the best
LeBron was the
player?
one up there in the
How are you the
MVP
best
race the whole
player?
year. It wasn't
Now,
AD.
man, let me ask you this: did you think that Anthony Davis deserved to win the Finals
Anthony Davis
MVP that
was
year
the
when they
best
won
fucking
it?
player on the team.
I think up
Best
until
player.
what
I,
game
I,
after game the first three games, I will say if I had to put, I had AD a smidgen above LeBron. After that, LeBron took it.
no,
It
he
felt low key.
deserved that. No, he
I will say
deserved
this.
that Finals MVP, no
I
matter
will
what
say
you
this.
say.
It felt like Anthony Davis toned down his scoring to allow LeBron to win the MVP. I will say that in 2020 because the
So
first
why
three
is
games he was
scoring a
hooping,
factor though, bro?
and
You
then
don't
he
factor
toned
in
it
defense.
down.
You don't
No,
factor in
man.
fucking defense. You don't factor
Look,
in
watch the
defense.
games, bro. You
You
know
don't
it.
factor in defense.
And then in the game five,
AD
LeBron went for 40 and he clinched it.
was their best two-way player. You don't factor in defense. What do you
Um,
mean just
yeah.
scoring, bro?
Yeah, that's why.
Low key,
Thank you.
AD
low
played
key,
two way.
LeBron was actually the Lakers. Actually, the whole team was actually playing defense in
No.
2020,
Anthony
including
Davis was their
LeBron.
best defensive
I
player.
had a question
AD
like,
was the best. Look, nobody's denying AD.
Right.
AD
So
had
that makes him the best player.
before Wemby and them boys got here. AD was probably the best defensive center in the
If
NBA.
AD was
He
the
I
just
best
can't
defensive
deal with
player,
Jokic.
that
I had a
makes him the
question.
best
If
player,
the
bro.
Lakers
The
had
fuck is he
lost to the
talking about?
Heat somehow in the
He's their
bubble, do
best
you
player.
think they would
He's the
say,
best
well,
two-way
the
player
bubble
on the Lakers that
that
year.
loss don't count, it's the
What are you
bubble
talking
loss,
about, bro?
Yeah,
or
but
they say,
that wasn't that the Kings team with
The
that
Kings
was the
team, bro.
Kings
What
team
are
with
you talking about? The Kings.
Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox. So that ain't no weak Kings team.
I
They
don't
had
know.
talent.
Why are you talking about the Kings? Who brought
Now
the Kings?
somebody just brought that up in the background. But like
Listen,
The
y'all
point.
saying that, and then y'all talking about Giannis, man. Like, come on now. Kareem demanded a trade from the Bucks also. He
Now
don't get no hate like
hey,
that.
you guys,
if
Giannis did
somehow
everything he's
hey, you
supposed to
guys,
do.
and this is
look,
the reason
watch
why
if
the NBA
somehow
is really
Giannis
shit,
goes to
bro.
the
Is
Lakers
dudes like
though,
this who
right?
come on
I don't think it
platforms
won't happen.
and
But
just
if
give
he
excuses
do,
and shit, bro.
Look,
You
don't
don't hold
go
no,
don't
nobody
I'm
go
accountable, bro.
comparing. I'm comparing
don't
today with the
You don't hold
past. All I'm
nobody
saying
accountable,
is
bro.
today ain't
You're not
much
holding
different in
Giannis
the
accountable.
past in terms of what people doing.
Why? Hold on, bro.
Charles Barkley ran when
Why
it
are
got
you not
hot.
holding Giannis accountable?
Giannis won out. Kareem won it out. What's the
Why are
difference?
you not
and this
holding
the thing,
Giannis
the rules
accountable
was back
for
then,
his
so they
games,
couldn't
bro?
move
But
around
You're
the
they
not fair
still
to
city.
him.
did it. They did it with tougher rules, which
They
mean
did
they
what?
wanted to get out even more.
Yeah, the rules are
So,
different back then. They
so,
could like they
so,
couldn't move
But
around the
like,
city.
how much more can Giannis take? Y'all gonna be the same ones shitting on him like, oh, he only won one ring when it's all said and done.
how much more can
Look,
Giannis take?
we
How about
count
you?
rings these days. If you only win one ring, you that's okay, but you need to win multiple to really be esteemed in this day. And Giannis know that. He need to go somewhere where he can win a second ring. He can't do it with Milwaukee. He did what he needed to do when he dropped 50 in game six. And y'all hating on this man talking about he running, he soft. Giannis poured his whole heart into the game to become the
A lot of
MVP.
these, that's probably for what it is. A lot of these kids are running from the grind, man, these days.
But
That's
Giannis ain't
probably for
run
what
from
it
the
is.
grind, man. He took the
No, no,
Bucks
no.
to
I'm
the
not saying
finals
he
and
ain't.
won.
I'm not saying he ain't. I'm not saying he ain't. What I'm saying is when you got guys that stars and superstars in the league today, they running from that shit. LeBron been doing it for years. Ain't nobody gonna call that shit out. He been running from that shit for years. Even when he played against the goddamn team like Boston, and people forget the Boston team that they had put together that year, those three guys were aging. People forget about that. They won those spring chickens at 25, 26, 27. These
But
Bro,
guys was
LeBron did, but they was
over
wrong in
30.
2010.
They're what, 30, 33, 30
what's
around
wrong?
that
No, they was
time.
over 30.
Yeah, they
They
was
was
about
over 30.
33. They was all about 33 years old at the time.
They
And I
still
get it.
still don't make
Back
it
in the
still don't make it with their
2010s,
prime.
yeah, back in the 2010s, 33 was what 37, 38 is today. Because, Curry and KD, they could play the 38 and LeBron could play the 40. But obviously, the game wore you down faster. There was less training. So really, those Boston three-peats, that's the equivalent of having 38-year-olds right now, if
Boston,
we're
but
going to be
Boston,
honest.
Boston was robbed in 2010. Like that's what people don't get.
I mean, but at the end of the day, the Lakers still had to clutch up and get it at the end. Like, we all know that Boston should have won 2010. And to be honest with
Bro,
you,
you
they
said
should have went to
Boston.
the finals in
Hold on, bro.
2012.
You said Boston
Nah,
was
they
cheated
that in
in
2012
how?
they only went 7 because Boston was out the first 4
What year?
games.
What year are you talking about, bro? Like 10 or 12?
He talking about
I,
10.
yeah, I can't say they was robbed in 10. They just got
How were they?
outplayed down the stretch.
Hold on, bro. How was the Boston
Uh,
Celtics robbed in
I
2010,
don't
bro?
know, man. I was watching that
Well, you just
series.
said it, bro.
It just
You
seemed
just
like
said it.
Boston. They just had the better team.
They did have a
Well,
better
we can
team,
say
and
they
that's
had the
what make
better team.
that's
That
what
they
makes
got robbed,
back to back Kobe's
bro.
crowning achievement. He beat a
Bro,
team that was better with more talent, the best defense in the NBA. Last I checked, it was what 79 or 82 late in the fourth quarter. They was playing hellacious defense, and Kobe and Ron Artest clutched up in the end and stole it. That's what greatness does. You
That's
steal
why I was
things
finna
you're
just
not
finna
supposed to
say. I'm
steal.
glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. Ain't that what the great player's supposed to do? Is to
Yes.
figure out how a way to
Every
win.
great player have a series where they stole something they're not supposed to win.
So why you saying that we hating on LeBron and Giannis in their position when
Because
LeBron is the best? But
LeBron wasn't
goddamn
supposed to
it,
win
this man done
2016.
ran.
Was LeBron
That
supposed to
man
win
done ran.
2016? Was he supposed to win 2016 against a 73 win team?
yeah, if he played the right way, nigga, of
Come on
course.
now.
What
Yeah.
you talking about,
The
bro?
greatest regular team of all time, regular
What does
season,
that mean, bro?
greatest
What does
No,
that
no, no,
offense.
mean,
no,
bro?
no, 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 no.
They
They
blowing
ain't.
people out
What
by
They
does that
ain't.
40
mean?
in Oracle Arena. By the
They
third
ain't.
quarter,
They ain't.
that team.
They're
Was Dirk
not.
supposed to win?
They're not.
Come on now,
Hey,
y'all being
They're not.
was
disingenuous.
Dirk supposed to
No,
win?
they're not.
That Warriors
Hold
team,
on.
they said if they'd have won that, they'd have put them up there
Was Dirk
with the
supposed to
Bulls
win?
as the best
No,
team of
no, no,
all
no, no, no,
time.
no, 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 no,
That
no,
was the
no, no,
media
no.
Was
No,
narrative.
they
Dirk
wouldn't
Nowitzki
have.
supposed to
No,
win
they
in
Yes,
wouldn't
that
have.
2011?
was. Yes, that was. And at that time, they would have said Steph Curry would have usurped LeBron as the best player in
Was
the
Dirk
NBA.
Nowitzki
They was
supposed to
down
win, bro?
3-1.
Was Dirk Nowitzki supposed to win in
Yeah.
2011 then? By
Believe it
that
or not,
standard.
I have
Yeah,
Dirk
right, right,
very.
right, right, right.
Yep, that's my point. That's my point. Dirk clutched up. He went through Brandon Roy,
Okay, then.
LaMarcus
So why
Aldridge
didn't
in
LeBron
round
clutch up
one.
then?
He went through Kobe and
So why
Powell,
didn't
swept them
LeBron
in
James
round
clutch
two.
I'm
up?
He
glad.
swept Kobe and Powell. He went through Kevin
So
Durant
why didn't
and
LeBron
Russell
James clutch
Westbrook
up?
in the conference finals, and he beat LeBron and Wade in the finals.
So why
That's
didn't
a
So I'm
great
LeBron
asking,
run.
James
so I'm
clutch up
asking
I
in
this.
believe it
So
or
I'm
2011?
not,
asking this.
I have Dirk as my top 3 power forward of
Bro,
all
you
time.
just
I
cooked
have
So
him
I'm
yourself.
above
asking
Kevin
this.
Garnett.
You just cooked yourself.
No, I didn't. I just
Yes, you
spoke
did.
facts. I did
Yes, you
not.
did.
So
So
I'm
why
I
asking.
didn't
I'm
you
said
say
asking
that?
this here.
every great player clutches up.
Huh?
So I'm asking this
And Dirk
then.
clutched up. I got Dirk as a top 3 power forward all time in my book.
So I'm
So
asking
why
this.
didn't so why didn't LeBron James clutch up in 2015 then?
I mean, let's be honest. The
And
second
they
and third best
had them
player was
2-1.
injured.
And they had them
Okay,
2-1.
okay,
They had the
okay.
Injured.
Warriors 2-1.
Bro,
Okay, so y'all saying if you take
what
the
is
second and third best player off every championship team, do they win? Absolutely not. Come on
bro,
now. Let's
bro,
stop the lies.
Dirk,
And
He
plus
had
he
them at
clutched and
2-1.
plus he made up for it and clutched up in
They
2016.
had them at
I didn't say
2-1.
when they were gonna clutch up. I said they do clutch up at some point.
Dirk
He
won
clutched
Three
up
without
in
Caron
one.
Butler.
2016. Back
Dirk
to
won
back
Three
without
40
Caron Butler,
plus
bro.
point game. Come on now. Back to
three
Dirk
back
one.
40
Nowitzki
point
won
game.
without Caron Butler.
Ended game 7, damn near triple
Come on,
double.
Dirk
man.
Nowitzki
Come
Dude,
won
you're
on
without
being
now.
Caron Butler.
Are
disingenuous at
y'all
this
gonna use
point,
are
man.
y'all gonna go according to facts or y'all feelings and narratives? What
Dirk
I said
Nowitzki
was
won
facts.
without
Did
Caron Butler.
LeBron
That's player.
not score back to back 40? Did he not
He
clutch up
so
in
of
game
course he gonna
7
start.
with a damn near 20, 30 point triple double?
Dirk Nowitzki won without Caron Butler, bro. You cooked, bro. Stop it, bro.
So what does that mean? They were a
That's the
great
second best player.
team. That
That's the
team,
second
what y'all
best
got to
player.
understand is that team had great basketball
Capping
IQ.
ass nigga.
That's one of the best coach teams.
Excuses. Excuses.
That
Excuses.
team was the equivalent to a higher version of this last year's Pacers team.
So
The
LeBron.
way that
So
Rick Carlisle ran that offense, the ball was moving.
you
You can
guys.
play great defense.
Excuses.
It don't beat
Excuses.
great passes
Excuses.
and great
Excuses.
shooting. That's not an
Excuses.
excuse. Everything you said, I said.
Excuses.
I have
Was the
Dirk
I,
Cavs
higher
great
than
in
you on the
2017?
all-time power forward. I bet.
so I'm actually
Was
this.
the
So I'm actually
was the
this one.
Cavs great in 2017?
I
Was the
have
Cavs
I
great
have
in
Dirk at
2017?
top 3 power forward
No,
all
no.
time. I
Was
have
the
him above
Cavaliers
Kevin Garnett.
was the Cavaliers
Let the
great
man speak.
in 2017? Was the Cavaliers a
I don't
fucking
hear
great
him
team in
nowhere.
2017? Were they a
I'm
good
about to
team?
talk.
Yes or
But
no?
yeah, no, the Cavs are a great team. If you win the championship,
Nigga, they won one game.
technically you a great team. But let's
Yeah,
be
and they
honest.
won one game in
If
the
you going up
finals.
against the second best and the third best player in the NBA, who are now both solidly top 15, Steph might be
LeBron had
top 10
Kyrie and
all
Kevin Durant,
time,
bro. Which
and you
confuses
have
me.
the second best shooter flanked by you, and you
LeBron
have
had
the
Kyrie
best
Irving and Kevin
two-way
Love, bro. Which
wing in
confuses
Andre
me.
Iguodala when it comes to defense that come off the bench. I'm not talking about the starting caliber. And then you have Draymond, who was at his apex defensively. What are we talking about? That's
I'm gonna
four.
ask you this.
Come on now.
So let me ask you this then. So whose finals run was more impressive throughout their career? Dirk Nowitzki's or LeBron James?
It's obviously LeBron's because LeBron was winning
No,
MVP.
no, 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 no,
While
no, 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 no.
no, you
No, hell
look,
no.
Dirk
Hell
won his
no.
no because their primes don't all the way overlap.
No, 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 no,
Dirk's
no.
prime more is in line with Tim Duncan and Kobe's prime because he came in around the same time they came in. So LeBron really his prime, if you're gonna be honest, it probably started at '09 when he won that MVP, and then it go to probably about 2018. That's probably the last year of his prime.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about in the finals. I ain't talking about regular season shit. I'm talking about
You said
finals run.
prime, man. Prime don't mean finals.
Finals, yeah, no, finals, finals run, and when they was playing, they like you said, in
You
their
didn't say
prime.
finals. You said who had the best prime.
I said finals. You not hear me say finals? I did say
Oh,
finals.
well, then that's my
So
bad. I thought you said prime.
no, I said finals. So my thing is about that. What I take away from it,
I would say Dirk had the pride to me
there you
based on
go.
what I know and what I've seen. He had the probably arguably the third best finals run of all time. I probably put early what 91 Jordan number one. Then I put Shaq in what 0102 when he was like 35 and 15. And then I put Dirk based on the impact he had of winning. And then I'll put LeBron in what 2012 or what one of them 2 years at Miami. Now then I'll go down from there. I'm objective. I'm not saying LeBron is the best at everything. To me, that Dirk run is technically by itself, just based on the impact he had on winning. That is the greatest finals run ever. Like you can't tell me you swept a Kobe and Powell who was literally going for a three-peat. And then you
Uh-huh.
go back and you mop up Kevin Durant, who was scoring 30 points a game with Russell Westbrook in his absolute athletic prime. And then you beat LeBron and D Wade. That is the best run of all. And he beat Brandon Roy and LaMarcus Aldridge in round one. And that's when Brandon Roy was healthy. And we know Brandon Roy was a beast. And LaMarcus
Yeah,
Aldridge was a beast with the pick and roll,
and
pick
that,
and pop game.
and people forget about that Trailblazers team. That team right there was destined to win at least two championships.
Yep.
They was.
And, and the only
If
thing that stopped
if
them was
Bron was
health.
healthy, if
The only
Bron
thing
was
that stopped them
healthy,
was health.
yes, and then go and Olden too. Olden too, because Olden was a monster.
Yeah, Greg Oden was a beast for like his first year and a half, then them knee injuries. So I'm
Yeah,
saying I'm not lying. I'm not here to say LeBron is the best at everything. I don't like I say, my GOAT argument, to me, there's a difference between better and greater. I don't think LeBron is the greatest of all time. My greatness criteria is how many finals MVPs, how many MVPs. That's where I start. And
well,
I
you know
just
what
count it
mine
up that
is.
way. And the list fall like the list fall. And it's pretty accurate with the consensus top 10. Hey,
And
look, I have, for me, for my GOAT list, I got Bill Russell up there, believe it or not. But,
Hey, is my
for the
mic better,
modern era, I
guys?
got
Is
Jordan.
that better? Can y'all hear
Yeah,
me
but
better
I
now?
speak facts. I'm not here to lie. I'm just here to tell the truth.
Can y'all hear me better now?
Okay.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So what's your name, bro? The dude who's been
Oh,
talking.
Jay.
Okay, cool, Jay. Okay, so let's have a dialogue, bro, where we can get our shit off respectfully. So you came on and says that we're hating or we're criticizing Giannis, right? For example. Well, didn't Giannis set up this table himself when he said that he needed more help? He got Dame Lillard. And so you say that he's done his job in Milwaukee, but why is it when things get hard or gets tough, NBA players run? Isn't the sign of greatness I stay? I work through the issues, and then not just that, Jay, but I work on my individual game to get better, so that way I can fit better around my teammates. Listen, we give Giannis full praise for the championship, bro. He got it done. He had a pretty damn good team, but he's a leader. I'm cool with that, bro. But he hasn't done nothing since then. Ain't been out the first round since then. And then here's my one gripe, bro. He hasn't got better with his game. His game has let him down time after time again. So why do you say that we're hating on Giannis when the proof's in the pudding, bro? Like he said, hold on, bro. He said, quote, I'm going to take my time thinking about the extension unless this franchise puts me in a position to win. You trade away Drew Holiday and you go get Dame Lillard, bro, a guy who plays
Which
erratic.
that was a bad mistake.
Yeah. Dame Lillard doesn't play winning basketball, plays no defense, right? And so, I mean, why would you be giving Giannis a pass, bro? Like, why would you not hold him accountable?
It's really about it's not necessarily everything you said is not incorrect. The thing is,
cool.
we talking about this modern day. We talking about this modern day where if you an all-time great player, they expect you to win multiple championships, or you basically a castaway. In terms of how the narrative goes. Narrative, he want to be known. Yeah, he want to be up there with the greatest players who are esteemed for winning multiple championships. When you bring up Kobe, what you bring up? 5 rings. When you bring up Jordan, you bring up 6 rings. Magic, 5 rings. All these guys, he want to be substantiated with the all-time greats. He don't want to be a second-tier guy that's an afterthought. And he feel like his opportunity is slipping away in Milwaukee. Maybe the Milwaukee Bucks fans will love him if he only in with 1 ring. But the overall narrative is going to be like, all right, all these greats. Oh, yeah, Giannis, yeah, he had that great run one time. He want to be more than that.
But, Jay,
and that's right.
Why do teams have to be complete or assembled at full strength where you're good at every position for you to compete and win, bro? I thought hold on, bro, respectfully. I thought there was a superstar, and then there's a bunch of good players underneath him, and your superstar does whatever it takes to win because I'm a superstar because I do super things, right? We just talked about Dirk Nowitzki playing against the fucking Blazers, OKC, Lakers, and the Heat. Dirk did super things, bro. His individual skill set put them over the top. And so, listen, I understand what you just said, but I would respect Giannis a lot more if he stayed put, worked on his game. And listen, bro, you can't win every year. That we know, right? But at least I would respect the grind. I'll respect the road traveled. And I respect your mentality, bro, right? So I get it, bro. Guys can't win. Bro, Kobe might be winning every fucking year. But we respect their mindset and we respect the road that they travel, bro. When Kobe lost Shaq, I mean, he didn't pack up and fucking leave, bro. Like, I mean, yeah.
He wanted to. He went to Jerry Buss and said he wanted to leave. Jerry Buss said, I'm not trading this diamond, these broken up diamonds for this full diamond. For this he said that. Kobe wanted to leave. He wanted to go to Chicago.
Jay, I agree.
They denied his trade request.
But Jay, if I go to a chick's house, bro, and I almost get it, but I didn't get it, bro. I didn't get it.
Bro, come on now. Right? But you trying to make it seem like Kobe's motivation was always in LA. It was not. He wanted to leave. Jerry Buss denied it. He said, there's no way I'm trading you. I can't get commensurate value back to you.
Okay, bro. Okay, listen. That's fine. Gotcha, bro. But my point is this, though. Kobe still stayed and dealt with the cards he was dealt and got a decent player in Pau Gasol, and then he was off to the running, bro. That's all I'm saying here. Like, why pack your bags and go when you made this bed, bro? Now lay in it and fucking fix it. If you're that great.
There you go. And the thing with Giannis,
that really comes down to the front office work. Like, are we really trusting in Milwaukee to really put talent around him? He's gonna be stuck there with commensurate talent.
But
Jay,
the thing,
it's not gonna be enough to win a chip.
Before Jay,
I said, do you really trust the Bucks front office to put another champion around him? That's the beauty of the Lakers. They was able to tear it down and rebuild back again. Brought Phil Jackson back, brought in Powell, brought in Ron Artest, and they were able to, rebuild a championship team. Most of these teams, they could barely build the first championship team. How do you think they're going to tear it down and rebuild it again?
Actually, bro.
And the thing is,
other than Pau Gasol, other than Pau Gasol, I mean, they just swapped out Trevor Ariza for Ron Artest, bro. I mean, those are all like fucking low level players that they had on the roster.
I mean, and at that time, you did have Andrew Bynum, who was actually
He's
pretty
a
good.
drafted player, bro.
He was drafted,
They drafted him.
but he was a
They
young
drafted
player out of high school, and he was developing. And by the time they was winning, he was
That's
what,
my point.
17-10? So
Yeah.
he was a solid center. And really, Kobe was the focal point anyway.
He was still young and dumb. You know that.
What?
He was still young, inexperienced, and dumb.
But he was averaging 17 and 10 in his championship runs.
So I'm asking this. Wait a minute. I'm gonna say this right here. Let me say this. If you saying that Andrew Bynum was developing,
I'm not saying he was the focal point, but he was developing.
No. I'm not saying I'm not saying he was. I'm saying that if you said that he was developing, now after he got to they traded him. I think they traded him to Philadelphia. What happened to him after?
He quit. You know, there's some players like that. They get their little payday. They get their rings. And like you remember when Shaq won his first ring, and he sat down with Kobe. He said, "After the first ring, I was done because I knew I had you working. So I could eat cheeseburgers all." There's big men like that. They get fat and happy. And they get their behind down.
You said that also.
Hey Jay, I think the people accurate facts, bro. Andrew Bynum averaged 6 points in the 2009 finals, and he averaged 7 points versus Celtics in 2010.
No, I'm talking about the regular season, just like his regular season.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Now, if he dropped in the playoffs, then he dropped in the playoffs. But that's why Kobe. But a lot of that is a function of they were playing hellacious. Now, 2009, he had to go against Dwight Howard in his prime. 2009, Dwight Howard, underrated. That man could jump, touch the top of the backboard.
Hold on, bro. Jay, what year did Andrew average 17 and 10?
Around 2010, if I'm not mistaken. He was pretty good. He was close to a double-double guy.
I'm
talking regular season. Now, I don't know his playoff numbers. If he played trash in the playoffs, because he didn't show up.
Bro, he's never averaged 17 and 10 with the Lakers and that on that three-peat or never, bro. His best season was fucking 15 and 8, which is good.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
That's solid.
Yeah. So, I mean, but
like we split here, but yeah, if I overstated, I overstated. That's on me. I do know the media was trying to pump him up to be one of the next good big men of the NBA. I do know that narrative. He could turn over both shoulders. He got a nice hook shot, but it never panned out because he didn't want it.
Real quick, bro. Jay, just real quick, bro. So when I say, because you said that the Lakers were losing 7 seasons prior to LeBron getting there.
Well, last winning season they had was 2012, 2013. That was believe it or not, that was my favorite Kobe season of all time. The year before, when he tore his Achilles, that was my favorite season because he was balling. He was 34, and he was jumping out the gym.
Jay, when LeBron James got to the Lakers in the 2019 season, because the way you framed it was as if he said the Lakers, remember, they won 37 games and missed the playoffs. His first year.
LeBron had a groin injury that year. He came back. It was knick-knack.
Jay.
Yeah.
He came back with about 20-some games to go, and they went like below 500 and fucking missed the playoffs. Remember?
Yeah, but let's be honest though. Y'all had a groin injury, a little knick-knack injury. Come on, bro. Like it's the difference between you being able to walk and you being able to run with LeBron James' athleticism in 2019. That's the difference. We gotta be honest.
Oh man.
No. Jay.
That's not an excuse. That's the reality. If any of y'all suffer a groin injury, y'all know this. Y'all cannot jump.
Hold on. Jay, you would have a point if LeBron James came back and kept his fucking mouth shut, bro, right? He talked too fucking much.
There you go.
What he said was, I'm going to activate playoff mode. So I'm taking him as, so if he says I'm activating playoff mode, he's telling us that he's ready to go. He's been cleared to play.
There you go.
He's ready to go.
But come on now, everybody who know LeBron know he's speaking hyperbole. Everybody know, you know this. You know LeBron speaking hyperbole. Everyone on the call do. That's why y'all don't like him. Because he's speaking hyperbole, and y'all like, there's no way you doing that, or you can do that.
Hey, Jay.
We know this.
And then we got to 2020, and then I'm gonna ask you a question, bro. Since when is a player who leads the team in every fucking category except for assists, and he's the team's best defensive player? Since when do we not deem that guy the best player on the team?
LeBron was the best overall player.
No,
But let's be
listen,
honest, that was the year LeBron
listen to
averaged
what I
over
just
10
said,
assists.
bro.
He averaged
Bro,
25 and 10.
okay.
And in the big moments, let's be honest, that year the
I just
media said
asked you
that
a question, bro.
look,
Come on,
hey,
man.
look, we got to be honest about the narrative at that time. That year the media said Kawhi Leonard going to the Clippers with Paul George, they the favorites to win.
That's not
That's
answering
what
my
they
question,
said.
bro. I'm not
That
talking
was
about
the
the player later,
narrative.
bro. Bro, you just said that LeBron James averaged 25 and 10. Okay,
I
well,
thought
AD
y'all
averaged.
said all these cumulative counting stats
Okay,
didn't matter like that.
okay,
That's what
yeah,
y'all
okay.
said.
Okay, Jake, even if he gave you 26 and 10 or whatever he did, bro, Anthony Davis gave you more points and more rebounds and was your team's best
It wasn't
defensive
that
player.
much. It was about like one more
It
point a
doesn't
game.
matter what it was by, bro. When you factor in
Yeah.
defense, he's your team's best player, correct?
That's not
Overall,
true because
when you
guess
think
what?
about it,
When it came time, everybody in the world knew LeBron was the best player at that time. Now
What
you
do
can
you
look
mean,
at
bro?
the counting
What do you
stat
mean?
sheet and say nobody in 2020 believed AD was better than LeBron.
Did you not
Let's
watch the
stop.
games?
I
a
watched all
what?
the games.
Okay, so when you watch the
And
games,
when they
it's
went up
not that.
against big matchups, they didn't put AD on the front. They put LeBron. LeBron going against
Don't get
Jokic.
true.
LeBron.
Don't get true.
Because we know what the reality was. LeBron was the best player.
Hold on, man.
That
What are
year,
you
he
talking
was
about
trying
now,
to
bro?
ingratiate himself with AD, and he took his scoring
What?
down. He took his scoring down on purpose. Let's be honest.
Bro,
He
you
scored
got
30
excuse for
points.
everything, don't you,
LeBron
homeboy?
was scoring 30 points 3 years ago. So he could have
What
scored
does
30
that
points
mean? What
in
does that mean,
2020.
bro? What?
Yes, LeBron scored
What does
30
that
points a
mean,
game
bro?
about 3 years ago. So what I'm saying is, if
Bro,
LeBron
being the
scored 30
best
points a
player,
game 3 years ago, right?
hold on,
Don't
Jay.
you think he
Being
could
the
have
best
scored 30
player,
points a game in 2020?
being the best player isn't all based on points, bro. We're talking about basketball, player, totality, bro. Offense and defense, shot blocking, everything. Everything. AD
The
was the best
totality of the
player, bro. You
game,
can't say
LeBron
that.
was the best player, man. And
So,
not too many people, except for people who already don't like LeBron, will even agree with that.
no, not true,
Come on
bro.
now,
Not true.
you being
Not true, bro.
disingenuous.
Not true. Hey,
You
and guess
being
what,
no,
bro?
you
This is
being
how.
disingenuous, man. There was
This is
nobody on
how.
earth that already didn't have a bias against LeBron who thought AD was a better player than him at that time.
Well, bro, those of
Nobody.
us who know basketball know that AD was the best player, bro. Hands
No,
fucking down.
no, that ain't true.
Why is this even a fucking argument?
Because guess what? Guess what? If they would have failed, who y'all would have blamed? LeBron.
Anthony Davis and LeBron James, both of them.
Nope. Y'all blame LeBron. Y'all only blame AD for being hurt. Y'all call him Mr. Glass. Y'all only blame him for being hurt.
Jay,
But the actual
Jay.
skill set of the game, if when they lose big games, y'all blame LeBron. Let's be honest.
Jay. Okay, hold on, Jay.
That you know who the best player is based on the level of accountability they put on the player.
Okay, cool, bro. I got you. So if that's your measuring stick, then when we lose,
That ain't that ain't the only
measure.
measuring stick. That's one portion of it.
Okay, so if that's the case, then all those times that LeBron James lost in the finals, then why do you guys blame his role players then if he's the best player?
We didn't blame his role players. We only do things that make logical sense.
I mean,
in 2007, he was never going to beat that Spurs team. The only finals I give him a demerit for is the 2011 Mavs one. That's the only one I give him a demerit for. The one in 2015 when he was down to second best player and third best player. Come on, nope. Because guess what? That Spurs team got better. See, that's how I know you don't watch the games. And you don't look at the rosters and the depth chart the Spurs put together. That Spurs team was hellacious. They were hellacious all year. What are you talking about?
Bro,
their bench, they had one of the best benches in NBA history. They had great passers. They had great defense. They had arguably the best defensive anchor in Tim Duncan in the 21st century. What are you talking about? Then they had Kawhi Leonard. They had Kawhi Leonard coming on, and he was the best wing defender in the NBA. And then they still had two more Hall of Famers. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, bro? Then he's not great then.
No, that doesn't mean he's not great. That means guess what? He went against a great team with a great apex player. Tim Duncan is arguably a top 6 player of all time. So LeBron is old. LeBron is old, and y'all criticizing him. So you saying, old Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan is what, 36 years old? LeBron ain't been 36 in 5 years. What are you talking about? Hey, when LeBron was 35, he won a chip. When LeBron was 35, he won a chip.
He was
So you
39 years
saying
old,
Tim
bro.
Duncan was old at 35, 36,
He
but
was
LeBron is
39
not old
years
at
old. He was
35 or
39 years
36?
old when he beat LeBron James, bro. Oh, and by the way,
What are you
Kobe beat
talking
a
about?
younger Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan was
Kobe
still
beat a
making
younger Tim
all.
Duncan, bro, in
Tim
'08.
Duncan was still making all NBA and
Kobe
all
beat a
defense.
2008 Tim Duncan, a younger Tim Duncan, bro. Kobe did that.
Tim Duncan been winning championships since
Kobe
1999. What are you
Bryant
talking about?
beat a young Tim Duncan, bro,
Tim
in
Duncan been
2008.
winning
A much younger Tim
championships since
Duncan.
1999. What are you talking about?
What?
You act like Tim Duncan is a flash in the pan guy. No, Tim Duncan been consistent for 15 years in a row. What are you talking about?
Kobe Bryant beat 2008 Tim Duncan, a fucking 7-year younger Tim Duncan. What's your
Okay.
point?
Okay.
What's your point then?
Okay. So what is the point? I don't get what you're trying to say.
No. The point is this, though, bro. When you say, quote, LeBron James can't beat that Spurs team, what you're doing is saying that LeBron's not that great. He's not that
Yeah,
great.
but you're forgetting the
That's
added
what you're
bench.
saying,
You're
bro.
forgetting the added bench.
That's
You
what you're
forgetting
saying.
Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, D-Wade.
You forget like
Kawhi
the
Leonard.
Spurs had the. You got to understand.
Kawhi Leonard.
You got to. Yes, Kawhi Leonard was the best defensive wing in the NBA at the time. And now his offense, he was only averaging. He was only averaging low double digits. He was only averaging low double digits. But guess what? Kawhi Leonard was a great catch and shoot guy at the time. If you sagged off him, he was sparking that,
Bro,
and y'all know this.
2008 had Bruce Bowen, bro, a catch and shoot guy.
Oh, are you talking about 2008 or are you talking about 2014?
No. I'm giving you both years scenarios.
Okay.
Both years, Jay.
And look, we got to be honest. Bruce Bowen, dirty player.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Downplay. Go ahead, bro. Downplay Bruce Bowen. Go ahead.
What was Bruce Bowen not a dirty player?
3 guy.
I'll wait. Was he not?
3 and D guy.
Answer the question. Was Bruce Bowen a dirty player or not?
A dirty player? He was physical.
Come on, you alive? You alive?
What's your point by saying
Hey,
that?
Bruce Bowen had that Jalen Rose treatment. He'd slide his leg up under you and get you up out of there. What are you talking about?
Okay, so guess
I
what?
don't look. He was a good 3 and D, but nobody will pick him over no Kawhi Leonard. Not in no 2014 or onward.
If Bruce Bowen is dirty, that's fine. Kobe got it done in 5 games. Versus the Envy, bro, that Spurs team swept LeBron James the year prior. Kobe got it done in 5 games. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, but you talk. Kobe got it, and you talking about in 08. You talking about in 08 when they didn't even win the championship. So what are you talking about?
Bro, they came off of a championship. No, we're talking about the fucking matchup between the Spurs and fucking the Lakers.
08, the Celtics won the championship. What are you talking about? Are you talking about 08 or are you talking about 09?
We're talking about the Spurs team who came off a championship that Kobe beat in 5 games.
Okay, so that's 2008.
So
then they didn't win. The Lakers didn't win shit that year. They lost.
LeBron James have D-Wade and Chris Bosh and Ray Allen on his team in 2014?
Of course.
So then what's the excuse, then, bro?
You're acting like.
What's the excuse, Jay?
Bro, Tim is a top
excuses,
6 or 7 player of all time. That is pretty close in terms of the amount of talent. Come on now. But you acting like Tim Duncan didn't have 3 other Hall of Famers next to him, plus a better bench, plus Greg Popovich. Y'all act like coaching don't matter. Greg Popovich is the best coach since Phil Jackson. Everybody knows this. So you act like coaching don't matter. You act like the other Hall of Famers don't matter. You act like the bench don't matter. And you act like the overall system don't matter. Like, what are we talking about?
Bro, so you're giving Hall of Fame Tony
and you got to remember, everybody know by 2014, D-Wade needed to have his knees drained damn near every game. Everybody know D-Wade wasn't quite the same player. He was getting his knees drained every game. What are you talking? You not speaking facts. Look, I can agree with you if you said the whole thing, but you're not saying the whole thing, bro.
Bro, why are you talking about 2 Hall of Famers on the Spurs for?
I'm talking about by 2014. I'm talking 2014.
Yeah.
Nobody can disagree with that. If you say D-Wade wasn't getting his knees drained and he wasn't the same caliber player, I don't know what to say to you because you're not living in reality. Of course, that's my point. But let's be honest, Tim Duncan game never fell off. Tim Duncan came in the game. Tim Duncan came in the game 2010. He came in the game already polished. Tim Duncan, one of the few athletes where he didn't have a prime. He came into the game in his prime. He left the game. He wasn't quite in his prime, but he was still a damn good center. Everybody know this. Tim Duncan was winning
Was
all
he in his
NBA,
prime
all
still in
defense
2014?
up until 2014. What are you talking about?
Hey, you guys, don't forget the Spurs missed the finals for 6 straight years until they got Kawhi Leonard. In 2014, Tim Duncan was 39 years old and Monty was fucking 36 years old, bro. Old Spurs team. And this dude trying to
No,
fucking justify
no,
talking about the
you
Spurs were
no,
fucking
you see,
unbeatable.
okay. So you
They were
use age when
unbeatable.
it's convenient
He's not that
to
great, bro.
big up the Spurs, but
Let's
now
face it,
LeBron
bro.
41, but he gets
LeBron's not
smoked
that
more
great,
than
man.
Luka
It's
gets.
cool.
Come on now. So all
Bro,
I'm
call
asking
spade
for
a
is
spade, man.
consistency.
LeBron James ain't
All
that
I'm
great,
asking
man.
for is
He wasn't that great.
consistency.
It's cool, man. It's cool, bro.
It's not
Listen,
you not
he
being
wasn't that great.
consistent, bro.
He wasn't that great, bro.
So,
Call
so in
spade a
one
spade.
instance,
LeBron James
so,
wasn't
so
great,
in
bro,
one
back then. It's
instance,
cool.
these players could get old. This is the old. Y'all remember when Floyd Mayweather used to fight these guys, and they used to be like, "Oh, he waited for him to get old." That's the same excuse you using, bro. Like, come on now, LeBron is older than these guys. LeBron played the most minutes in NBA history, but
LeBron
y'all
James is
blame
not
this
older
man
than no
every
fucking
time
Tim
y'all get
Duncan or Ginobili, bro. You're lying, bro. You're a liar. Stop lying,
what?
bro. No, he's
Nope,
not.
nope.
No, he's fucking not. And he had
I
D-Wade
didn't
and
say
Chris
he's
Bosh
older.
everywhere on his fucking
You're
team,
not
lying ass
listening,
nigga.
bro.
You're a
You
liar.
listening
You're
with
a
your
liar.
emotions. You're not listening with your
Tim
ears.
Duncan was down there 40 years old, and Martin was 36 years old, bro. Period,
Yes,
bro.
bro.
It wasn't
You're
impressive, bro.
not listening,
It
bro.
wasn't. No,
You're
nigga,
not
you're not
listening.
listening,
You
bro.
listening with your heart and
Nah,
your
you're not
emotions.
fucking listening.
You're
You're
not
not
listening with
listening.
your ears, man. I
Yeah,
didn't
you're
say he
not
was
listening.
older than them. I said right now he's older. But y'all flame him as if he's still in his prime. Y'all
So
flame
are
LeBron
you?
as if he's still in his
Hold on,
prime,
bro. So
as if he's
hold
still
on,
on the
bro. Are
Cavs
you
on his
saying?
second run.
Are you
If,
saying
if
that the
he if he's
2014?
not, if he's no longer in his prime and washed up, why are y'all flaming him as if he's still in his prime?
Are you saying that the 2014 Spurs were just unbeatable?
I'm not saying it was unbeatable, but they were damn near unbeatable. That's a great ass team. You act like 4 Hall of
So
Famers with
LeBron's
the
greatness
best
can
coach,
overcome that.
arguably the second best coach in NBA history, and one of
So
the best
LeBron,
benches in
okay. So
NBA
LeBron
history.
James
So
greatness can
that don't
overcome
account
that.
for nothing. So
So
LeBron is supposed to be Wilt Chamberlain and play 48 minutes every game,
LeBron
and just
James
do that.
greatness can't overcome an old Spurs team, bro. Is that what you're saying?
You are doing the
This
Spurs
nigga
a
crazy,
disservice,
bro.
bro. You're
This nigga
doing the
crazy,
Spurs a
bro.
disservice.
This shit is crazy. He's saying the
No, it's not
2014
crazy. It's
Spurs,
fact.
the 2014
So
Spurs were unbeatable.
the
Are you kidding me,
2014
bro?
Spurs is
Are you
one of the
kidding me?
best teams of all time.
Are you kidding me, bro?
Yes, I'm telling the facts because for some reason y'all think because they the Spurs
Let me ask
and
you a
they
question.
bland
What
and
team
they
was better?
boring and Tim
What
Duncan
team was
just goes
better,
over
bro?
the
08
shoulder off
Spurs
the
or
bank.
14 Spurs?
What?
What team you think was better, the 08 Spurs or the 14 Spurs?
I'm taking
San Antonio
14.
Spurs.
14 every day.
So
14
a
every
younger
day.
Tim Duncan, a Finals
14 every
MVP, Tony
day.
Parker, they were better. A
14.
younger Manu, they
You're
were
not
better.
listening to me,
What are you
bro.
talking about, bro?
You're not listening. Tim Duncan's skills didn't depreciate that much. He was basically a consistent guy from the second he stepped into the NBA. He wasn't
I
a
just
guy who
asked you
had
a
a high
question,
ass
bro,
peak
and you
where he was doing 30 to
gave me
10.
a dumbass answer. The 08 Spurs, who was much younger, with a better Tim Duncan and Manu and Tony, was way better than the 14 Spurs,
Nope,
bro. What are you talking about? Yes,
not
they
not
were.
by not by
Yes,
the
they were.
actual facts of it.
Yes, they
Not by
were.
the
Yeah,
facts
they
of
were
it.
better, bro. And guess
Nope,
what?
nope.
And guess what?
You looking
Kobe
at it
beat
the
them in
way
5 games,
you looking
nigga.
at it the way a 2K
Kobe beat them in
2K
5
player would look
games.
at it. You're not
Kobe
looking
beat
at
them
it
in 5
according to
games.
actual
Kobe beat them in
life
5 games,
and
bro.
what they
Stop it.
did.
And
Nope,
Kobe beat them in 5 games, nigga.
nope,
Period, nigga. Easy
nope.
work.
But guess what though?
Easy
Did
work.
Kobe win the championship that year?
He
No,
beat that team in 5 games,
he
though.
did not. The Celtics won. So what are you talking about?
Well, we know they won because
We're
don't
not
forget
going to talk about what you did in the conference
Kobe was
finals.
missing 2 starters,
We're
bro.
not going to talk about what you did in the conference finals. If that's the
Kobe
case,
Bryant was
then
missing 2
LeBron should get all
starters.
the credit for making 10 straight conference finals.
Was
If
he
we
not
going to
missing 2
play that
starters in the
game,
finals?
we not giving you
Was
no
Kobe
credit.
Bryant not missing 2 stars in the finals? Yes or no? Andrew and fucking
Which
Trey Windsor.
finals? Y'all just said
2008.
Andrew Bynum averaged 6 points a game, so he wasn't missing much.
He still fucking rebounds and
Oh,
fucking and
okay.
plays defense, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you saying
nigga.
when
2
hey.
starters. 2 starters.
When Chris
2
Bosh scored
starters
0
didn't
points in
play.
Game 7, y'all
But
didn't
don't
give him
fucking
that
say
excuse.
no. But
Y'all
D-Wade
didn't give him
played
that
though.
excuse. When
But
Kevin
hold on,
Love
bro.
scored
But
4
D-Wade
points
played
in
though.
the finals, y'all didn't give him that excuse. Y'all said LeBron should have did more and clutched up.
But
I don't want to
D-Wade
hear what
played
y'all talking
2014
about.
though, bro. But Dwayne Wade played in 2014 though.
He
He played.
that's what I said. He had to
Yeah,
get
he
his knees
played.
drained.
Yeah.
He was not the
He
same
played.
caliber.
Chris Bosh played too,
Look,
bro.
y'all are old enough to know these facts. Why are y'all acting like y'all don't know? D-Wade knees was messed up at that time. Y'all know this. Y'all know that he was allegedly on the biogenesis ledger, but you don't know he got to get his knees drained.
If D-Wade
Y'all
wasn't
hear
the
what
same
y'all
player,
want to hear.
hold on, bro. If
Y'all hear
D-Wade
what y'all
wasn't the
want to
same-
hear. You don't listen according to facts.
If D-Wade wasn't the same player, then how the fuck is Tim Duncan, Marnie, and 20 the same players then? What are you
Because
talking about,
guess
bro?
what? Tim
What are you
Duncan's
talking about,
style of
bro?
play is not that which put pressure on your knees. D-Wade was
Excuses,
called the
bro. Calm your
Flash.
head down, bro.
He was called the
Excuses.
Flash.
Excuses, bro.
No,
Excuses.
that's not
Hey,
excuse. That's
no.
facts.
If you're a great
So you
player,
telling me
if you're a
D-Wade
great
was not the
player,
Flash? He's cutting through double teams. He going to the rim every time because he's not a great shooter, and he fell on the ground more than any guard I ever seen in NBA history. That take a
all I
Wait a
toll on
know
minute.
your
is,
Hold up.
body.
Hold it. Hold it.
Not
Hold it.
everybody
Hold it.
aged the same.
all I know is this, fellas. If you're
When
deemed a
you when
great
you
player,
when you a power
all I know is
forward,
this, guys. If you're a great player, you should never say out your mouth, "Oh, you can't beat this team, bro," because your greatness should and could overcome it at some point, or give yourself a chance
Right.
to win the fucking
but you
series, bro.
acting like
Yeah,
other players
exactly,
aren't
nigga.
great. That
Excuses.
Spurs team had 4 Hall of
Excuses.
Famers.
Were
And
they
then they had the
four?
better bench. They had the better coach. You acting like it's
Hey, you
only
guys.
on the
Watch
top
this, you
player.
guys. Hey,
You
hey.
acting like it's only on the top player.
Bro,
It's
but he
the
got four
whole.
favors too,
It's the
though.
totality.
But the
That's why.
Miami Heat got
That's
four
why
Hall of Famers
I
too, though,
love
Jay.
guys like Jerry Krause. Jerry Krause said it right. Organizations win championships
But the Miami
from
Heat
the
had
top
four Hall of
down.
Famers too, though, Jay. Hey,
What?
Jay. The Miami Heat that year in 2014, they had four Hall of Famers too, though, bro. So what's your point?
You said 2014.
Yeah, four. Yeah, he had four Hall of Famers.
So that
So what's
evens
your
out, right?
point?
That
What's your
evens
point?
out, right? Look, listen to me. This is the logic. So
If
that
it
evens
evens
out.
out, then LeBron
And
James
then
should be the
guess what?
difference.
The Spurs had the better bench. Then the
No, no,
Spurs had
okay,
the second greatest
hold on.
coach
Jay.
in NBA history. What are we
Jay.
talking about? So if
Hey,
it's
hold on,
4 Hall of
Jay. Hey,
Famers versus
Jay.
4 Hall of Famers,
Hey,
then
Jay.
guess what?
If the four
The
Hall of
team that
Famers
has
even
the
out,
more is the better team.
okay,
Like
Jay.
I don't
If
know
the
why it's
four,
hard for you to
let me ask you a
understand that.
question, bro. If the four Hall of Famers even out, shouldn't LeBron James be the difference?
No, because guess what? Tim
What
Duncan's
do you
damn
mean,
near top
no?
5 also.
And you guys, excuses.
Unless you putting Tim Duncan down there near
Excuses,
10.
bro.
Now
Come on, man.
I have Tim
Stop
Duncan
it.
higher. I got Tim Duncan damn near close to top 5. I esteem players
Was he
that
better than
just
LeBron
do
James in
great.
2014?
What?
You had Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan was all NBA in
Let me
2014.
answer the question, bro. Let me ask you a question, bro. Respectfully, you had Tim Duncan over LeBron James that year in 2014?
That's not what I'm saying, bro. You moving the
Man,
goalposts, bro.
no,
Nobody in the world
no,
had
bro.
Tim Duncan over LeBron at that time. But
So
guess
when
what?
I said, hold on,
Tim Duncan's skills didn't atrophy. You
hold on,
acting
but
like
Jay,
Tim Duncan turned into
I'm
damn.
not saying none of that type of shit, bro. But Jay, when
You
I
acting like
said
he
that,
turned into Patrick Ewing when he just
Jay, when
airmailing
I
layups.
said that LeBron James should be the difference, you mentioned Tim Duncan. Why?
No, you said 4 Hall of Famers versus 4 Hall of Famers,
Right,
and I
and
said,
LeBron
well,
should be the difference, right?
the
Should be
difference
LeBron
is the
James.
bench and
Yeah.
the coaching. If everything else is equal, 4 Hall of Famers versus 4 Hall of Famers, right?
But LeBron
Then
James
what
should
should the
be
difference
higher than
be?
that, though, bro.
What should the difference be?
LeBron James.
If it's
LeBron James.
so you saying that one player can overcome 4 Hall of Famers plus the bench plus Greg Popovich.
One player, nigga. He has.
Yeah, you
Bro,
said the difference with LeBron James. I said if everything is equal, 4 Hall of Famers, 4
but
Hall of
it's not.
Famers.
No,
You said the difference is LeBron James, which means LeBron James
if
by
it's
himself
fair,
can overcome the Spurs' more talented bench
yeah,
and Greg Popovich.
yes, nigga, yes. If you're that great,
I
yes,
can't
nigga,
take you serious.
yes.
I
Kobe
can't
did
take
it.
you serious.
Kobe and MJ did it. Kobe and MJ did it, bro.
Well, Kobe and MJ, they played for Phil Jackson, who's the greatest coach of all time.
Jay,
They didn't win shit without the greatest coach of all time, who taught the triangle offense from Tech winners.
Why are you mentioning the coaching staff without mentioning their skill set first? Like their
Because
individual
the coaches
skill
put
set.
you in the position, the coaches put you in the system to win. Jordan didn't win shit or his previous coach.
Like I said,
Kobe didn't
bro,
win
Kobe
shit.
and MJ did it, bro.
Kobe didn't win shit from 05 to
Kobe and
07.
MJ, bro.
Because
if
guess
it's
what?
Hall of Famers,
Coaching matters.
bro.
Coaching matters. Stability matters.
Let me ask the
Your
question,
bench
bro.
matters.
Let me ask a question, Jay. If both teams have 4 Hall of Famers, Heat and Spurs in 2014, right? Which we agree on, right?
Yeah.
But in
Then what should be the difference?
Let me say it, nigga.
Go.
It's 4 Hall of Famers across the board, even, right?
Yeah.
As far as Hall of Famers go. But we know that around that time, we would assume that LeBron James stands above everybody, right, on the court. So shouldn't his game be the difference that puts you at the top?
That's not the case because guess what? He's going against 4 Hall of Famers. So that should essentially even out, or at least be close to evening out. And then from there, now you got to take the organization top to bottom as a whole. Bench was better for the Spurs. Coaching was better for the Spurs.
Hey, Jay, don't
So
superstars
if you say that LeBron James could just outdo Greg Popovich, who's the second greatest basketball coach of all time, you out your damn mind. If everything else is equal, like what do you? If everything else is equal, then the team with the best coach and the best bench is going to win.
Okay, hold on, Jay. Let's not forget, bro. The Spurs from 2007 to 2013 didn't get back to the finals, bro. So that means that some coach or some other player other than LeBron James beat them.
Yeah, but they didn't have the same personnel. They didn't have the same deeper bench. And believe it or not, even in 2013, when they did beat the Spurs, guess what? The Spurs didn't. Kawhi Leonard was one more year in the system. Kawhi was one more year in the system. They added better bench players, and that was the difference. The ball was whipping around. Danny Green was sparking damn near 50% of his threes. And guess what? That was the difference.
You guys, I've never heard nobody say about Kobe and MJ, they got no chance. Who says that type of shit, bro? About a great player?
Believe it or not, a lot of people said it about Kobe. But that's another conversation for another day. Now, if you want to say nobody had a chance against MJ, I'll give you that.
Hold on, Jay. What series did fuck somebody say he has no chance? Name it.
What for Kobe?
Yeah. What series, bro?
Well, shoot, you seen what he did against the Suns. You seen how he shut down. You seen how he shut down. I see you moved the goalpost, bro, and then you create an argument. You stand up a straw man for me to argue against. That's disingenuous, bro.
No.
You said what series did they say Kobe had no chance? Everybody knows Kobe's going to shoot that thing regardless. Kobe don't give a damn. He's going to shoot it regardless, but that don't mean he had a chance.
Hey, trap.
Except for the Suns series. For some reason against the Suns, he shut it down.
What are you referring to, bro?
He shut it down. You know the Suns series where he shut it down? Come on now.
Bro, that's a different argument, Jay. We're talking about
you said in what series did they believe Kobe and them had no chance? I didn't say that no one thought LeBron didn't have a chance. I said hear me right now, bro. Hear me right now. That wasn't the argument. The argument was if it's 4 Hall of Famers versus 4 Hall of Famers and everything is essentially equal, what is the difference? You said the difference could be LeBron James. I said the difference is the Spurs had a better bench. The Spurs had the second greatest coach of all time. And you said, well, LeBron should be able to overcome Greg Popovich and the bench. Come on now.
Let him finish.
You're not being genuine, bro. You disingenuous on that. And you moved the goalpost.
A superstar to be different in the series, bro.
Nope.
That's a crime?
But you're assuming that everything is not equal, bro. You're assuming everything is not equal. When Kobe won his chip, guess what?
He never told MJ or Kobe Bryant that they ain't got no shot, bro.
No, I didn't say that. You said that. You stood up a straw man, bro. You stood up a straw man and then argued that. I didn't say that. I said if all things are equal, 4 Hall of Famers, the difference is the bench and the coaching. I said Jared Krause was right. Organizations win championships.
On the court, bro.
Because you acting like the other team don't got 4 Hall of Famers also.
Oh, wait. Didn't you sit up there and say that if they had 4 Hall of Famers on each team, you said the coach and the bench don't matter?
You saying Greg Popovich don't matter.
Miami had a great young coach.
You saying the second greatest coach of all time don't matter.
Coach at the time when he going against Pop.
If you saying Greg Popovich don't matter, then what was his career for then?
You can't say coach. You can't say that Miami didn't have a great coach. They had a great coach. It's just
what has he won since LeBron?
Down that damn team.
What has he won since LeBron? Oh wait.
What you mean? What he won since LeBron?
Won shit since him. What are you talking about?
Bro, that's like
if Phil Jackson left Michael Jordan, and then they was winning more championship, and Phil ain't win shit else. That's the same argument Bill Belichick got with Brady. We used to esteem Brady much higher before Brady won his 7th. Then now we like, well, was it really Bill Belichick or was it Tom Brady? It's the same argument.
It's
And
a
now I feel like
combination of
it was
both.
Brady who
It's a
carried that man.
combination of both.
It's the same
It's a
logic.
combination of both. It's not no
But who's
one
esteemed
after
more
other. It's
though
a
for it?
combination of both. It's a
That's that.
combination of both.
That's
So you
what I'm
can't
saying.
say,
But people
But we
are
seen
acting
lesser
like
teams
Tim
beat the
Duncan
Spurs, though,
damn near
bro.
is not a top 5 greatest player of all
We
time.
seen lesser teams beat the Spurs, bro. With no
Not,
LeBron, no
not the
Chris Paul.
2014 Spurs, or they would have done it.
We seen lesser teams beat the
No.
Spurs. With Tony Parker,
But you
Monty,
talking
and
about a
fucking Tim
different
Duncan, bro.
incarnation of Spurs who
Greg
wasn't as
Popovich.
deep.
Stop it.
That Spurs team went 10 deep and the ball was moving like Eurobasket.
We've
What are you
seen
talking
lesser
about?
teams beat the Spurs 6 years prior when they didn't get back to the finals, bro. What are you
That,
talking about?
like I said, the team wasn't as deep. The team wasn't as deep.
But they still had 3 Hall of Famers, though, bro. Remember? 3. Tony, Monty, and Tim. And Greg
But
Popovich.
y'all are hard.
Come on, bro.
The team wasn't as deep.
Call
Y'all are
a spade
acting
a
like
spade, bro. LeBron
these
James
guys'
came back to
skills
the
didn't atrophy that
It's
much
okay.
from
It's
08
okay.
to 14. Y'all acting like their skills fell off a cliff. That's like saying Steph Curry's skills atrophied from 31 to 37.
That's a fact,
It
KB.
has not.
Hey, KB.
But
That's a
like,
fact,
what are
bro.
y'all talking about?
Hey, KB. Is it a crime for me to ask my best player, superstar, bro, to be the difference, bro, in the series?
But no, what you're asking him to
bro.
do
What are you
is
doing,
overcome
bro?
the second
What are you
greatest coach of
doing,
all
man?
time
This is not
and a
NBA
better
beer
bench
bomb, bro. This
with
is not
commensurate
NBA
Hall
beer
of Fame
bomb,
talent.
KB. They lowered the measuring stick, KB. They lowered the standard, bro.
That's a lie.
yep,
That's a lie. The standard ain't never changed.
KB.
That's a lie. Y'all just yearning for the past because y'all
It's
over the hill.
crazy, bro.
Y'all over the hill.
It's
Y'all yearning for the
crazy.
past. Them days over.
It's crazy.
what you mean them
Get with the
days over
times or
shit?
get with it, get lost.
See, look, bro.
What's the
See,
time?
look.
What
Y'all
You can say
yearning
the
for
days are over.
the past.
No,
But the
what's
past
the
is behind
time?
y'all.
That's the standard.
Now, what's the
That's y'all
time?
problem.
That's
Y'all
the
want to go
standard.
back to where it
Hold
was.
on.
That's the
Hey, we
standard.
want 2 power forwards under the
What's
hoop.
the time? Hold on, I got a better argument for you. Since you said what's with the time, you wonder why these kids nowadays can't play fucking 82 games in a season?
Is
Because
because
they didn't put in the goddamn because they did not put in the goddamn work than the guys from the 80s and the 90s, even
that
the
ain't
early
true.
2000s.
That ain't
Those
true.
guys put in the work. Yes,
That
they
ain't true.
did. Yo, yes, they did.
That
How you
ain't
think
true.
them cats play 82 games a year?
That ain't true.
John Stockton,
Before
here's a
Steph Curry, the
prime
majority of the
example.
power forwards could not shoot. That's one less aspect of the game they was working on. They were just big and brawny. Most of them was on the juice, like y'all claim LeBron is.
Oh man, come
And
on,
guess what?
man.
They were playing
Them
bully
cats,
ball down there.
them
That was the
cats were
name of the game.
playing. They were cats put in the work. Most of those cats put in the work.
How much work you got to
They
put
didn't
in
sit up
to
there.
be
They
7
didn't
feet?
sit up there
How
and
much
put
work
their
you got to
thumb
put in
on
to
the
be
damn
7 feet
ball, man.
and just dunk it from under the rim or jump and get
So,
it?
so,
That's
so,
not
so,
work. I
so you
respect. I
saying about
respect.
Hey,
so?
this dude lying,
Zach,
bro.
I
Hey, he's
respect
lying.
guys like
Man,
Chris
come
He
on.
said
Mullin.
catch it and
Chris
dunk, bro.
Mullin put
It
in
was
the
not that
work.
simple. It was not that simple, bro.
What you?
Tim
So
Hardaway
Hakeem didn't
put in
put
the
in the
work.
work.
Michael Jordan put in the
So
work.
Hakeem didn't put in the work. So Hakeem Olajuwon didn't put in the work. Patrick Ewing didn't
That,
put in the work. Alonzo Mourning didn't put in the work.
Hakeem's
Dikembe
skills speak
Mutombo
for
didn't put in the
itself.
work.
Hakeem's skills speak
Oh
for
man, come
itself.
on, man, with that now.
But
No, I'm not
you
gonna let you
talking
get away
about
with
the
that
upper
shit.
crust, upper echelon players. I'm talking about that era as a whole. Come on
I'm talking
now,
about the
y'all are being
same thing. You
disingenuous.
got cat, like you said, Chris Muller's one of them. You got Penny Hardaway's another one. Mitch Richmond, Tim
You got
Hardaway,
you got
those
Tim
cats.
Hardaway. You got my dude right. Yeah, the one in Denver. I forgot how to pronounce the boy name.
My
Yeah,
Drew,
but
my
I'm
Ru.
not saying that players of the past didn't work on they bag, but y'all acting like it's much more just a greater level of work than what people are doing today, and it's not the truth.
It is.
No, it ain't, because
It is.
they were
Yes, it
partying,
is.
they were
Hold on, let me tell you
partying,
something.
they
When
was
Kobe,
going to the
hold on a
club,
second.
they
Hold
was
on,
going
wait a
to the
minute.
strip
When
club,
Kobe
they
won
was
that first,
gambling,
when he
they
won
was
that
doing coke.
championship without Shaq, what Kobe do? Kobe went back. He went back in order for him to go back to the finals. What he do? He worked on his goddamn game. He got the
But to be
training
honest
from
with you,
Hakeem Olajuwon himself.
but let's be honest though.
We watched the
There were
videos.
people who would disagree and say
That
8
man put
Kobe
in
was
the
better
work.
than 24 Kobe. There are some people who would say that 8 Kobe, when he was averaging 28 and a half points a game with Shaq, people will make an argument that was the best Kobe. There is not.
But
I
he
don't know
put
how
in the
many,
work.
but let's
He
be
put
honest.
in the
People
work.
act like
Kobe put in the
Kobe
work.
game,
Guys
but
like
people act like after the first three-peat, his game really got better. It didn't get that much better.
it got
Like
better
he
with
was
his
cruising.
footwork.
He was
He worked
cruising
on
at
the
about
post.
28 points a
He
game.
worked on his footwork. He worked on his footwork. He worked on his game. That's what
I mean,
separates
but
the
that's
good
it. Yeah,
players from the
I agree
greats.
with you. I agree with you. That was an adaptation to getting older. He went to Hakeem Olajuwon. Olajuwon taught him some post footwork.
So
He's
what?
also
So why?
he is an apprentice of Jordan. So Jordan taught him some footwork. So he used that in his older age to go down to the post. But if we
why you
being
think the other
honest,
great? Why you think these
to
great,
be
these
honest
current
though,
great players can't do the
Kobe,
same
who was
thing?
averaging 28 and a half points a game as number 8, you can make the argument is better than any Kobe in 24. The only
So I'm
difference
asking
is
you this. So I'm asking
Kobe
you this.
was a better leader. Kobe learned how to lead in 09, 010.
Okay, what about okay? So you basically saying that we sitting up there hanging on to the past on how they put in the work, this, that, and the third, and hating on
I'm
this
not. I'm saying
generation here
the
that
work
don't
that a
do
lot.
none of that.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the all-time great players. The all-time greats transcend eras. The all-time greats are always going to put in the work. That's just the nature of it.
Well, hold on.
That's what makes them all. They either have ethereal talent like Wilt Chamberlain, or elite physical ability, or they put in hellacious amounts of work. That's what separates
the
them.
mid the mid tier players did so too. Think about it. What you just said. Guys
Yeah,
like Chris
they put in
Mullin,
the work, but a lot of
guys
them
like
was
Tim
limited.
Hardaway, they wouldn't let no. You, I can tell you so right. I can tell you this right now. If you put these cats, this era of players right now in that era, you think they gonna put in
Put it
that?
this
They
way:
gonna put in that kind of work they
if
did?
you brought Tim Hardaway to this era, I'm taking Donovan Mitchell over him. That's all I'm saying. Just because it's the modern
Hey,
era
come on.
today, and y'all have a hankering for the past, y'all are gonna immediately give nostalgia points to Tim Hardaway. But let's be honest. Donovan Mitchell, damn good player. 30 points a game, hellacious, can do everything damn near Tim Hardaway can do. See, but I already know y'all are old timers who hanker for the past. So even me bringing up a modern player
But we
potentially being
had far
better
more
than the
respect for guys
commensurate
in the
to
past,
being better
man.
than the
We
commensurate,
had far more
y'all lose y'all
respect for
fucking
guys in
mind.
the past that put in the work.
And
You
guess
got to
what?
put
Players
in the
today
work
put
in
in the
order for
work.
you to be great.
So Donovan Mitchell put in the work. All the mid-tier players put in the work. I've seen Nikhil Alexander Walker go from a bench player in Minnesota, and now he putting up over 20 points a game. You think he
So
ain't put
why
in the
don't
work too?
so let me ask you this: why is the narrative always got to be about what LeBron doing this or that or third, or what Giannis giving up or whatever? Because they not spotlighting these young talent, man. In order for them to get recognized more for their talent and stuff, they got to spotlight them. They not
No,
spotlighting them
that's not
either.
what it
That's
is.
another
What it
thing that
is
nobody's talking about either.
nope, that ain't what it is.
Nobody's
But
not
what it
talking about that
is
either.
the players that came after LeBron, KD, and Steph, they didn't live up to the bill. The guys who were supposed to be the face of the NBA didn't live up to the bill. John Morant was supposed to be a face. Zion was supposed to be a face. Ben Simmons was supposed to be a face. These guys came in 2017, 2018, 2019. When they got drafted, the narrative was Zion could be the next
They supposed
LeBron.
to be next.
Ben Simmons could be the next. That was the narrative when they got drafted number 1. And now they haven't fit the bill. John Morant can jump out the gym, and they said he was damn near almost as athletic, jump as high as Derrick Rose. This was the narrative when they got drafted this high. They didn't fit the bill. So guess what? We still got to talk about the old heads who was drafted before them, who's still playing at their apex. That's what it is. It ain't them. It ain't LeBron and KD and Steph era. It's the era from 2015 to 2020. They the ones sold the bag.
So that proves my point. It proves my point. What I said too. That you got these cats that's drafted very high after LeBron now. Those cats didn't take the fucking game seriously. They didn't put in the work. In order for you to get to the level that Zion is supposed to be up to that goddamn level. He's a prime example. And instead of him improving, not just improving his game, but raising his game to the highest level possible, this motherfucker all in the goddamn scandals about these goddamn BBL women and shit.
Yeah,
So we talking
he was a
about this
stripper.
man more for this here than his game. That says more about this era too. He's a part of this era. That says
Yeah,
more about that. Or with Ja, he can't leave the game banging shit alone. His game, he should be one of the top players in the league. But
But
instead, he
that's
stays
but
hurt and he up here beefing everybody. Come on, man. What we talking about?
but that's where the hole in the NBA is. But nobody see it, so they turn around and trash LeBron, KD. You know, Steph used to be hated until really all the hate stopped when their whole team got hurt in 2020. But even Steph was hated from 2017 to 2019. We was arguably more hated than
But people
LeBron.
now they ain't hated. They actually respected Steph because he stayed with the organization that drafted him. He never complained. He never bitched about wanting
But I mean,
to
why do
be
you have to
traded.
leave though
None of
when,
that
when it's,
shit.
why do you have to
He
leave when you
said
have a
that. You know
championship
what
roster?
Steph did compared. You know what Steph did compared to what LeBron did. Steph didn't say
Steph never
nothing.
had to
Step
leave.
back and he let the organization. He let the organization run things. That's how a great player.
No,
One part
no,
of an
because
aspect
guess what?
of being a
Dan
great
Gilbert
player
was never
is
going
you
to
let
allow.
the organization take care of business.
Dan
They
Gilbert
knew
didn't
they
give
had
a damn about
a
winning.
transitional
Dan
player.
Gilbert gave a damn about making money, and y'all know this.
No, no, no,
LeBron
no,
wanted
no,
more
no. We ain't
talent
talking about.
in
We ain't gonna go
'08.
there about him now. We already know that about him.
Yeah,
But my
then
thing is in
that's why
this
LeBron
position.
left. He said, "Fuck y'all. If the best you gonna put around me is a agent with Judas Ilgauskas and Mo Williams and Boobie Gibson, then what the fuck am I doing? I got to go against Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, and Kevin Garnett and Rajon Rondo. Then I got to go against Shaq and Kobe if I ever get there. But and I got big so Judas. So got what are we doing? And he did what he was supposed to do. Only thing is he did the announcement. That's the only thing that really made people hate him. He did the announcement. He'd have just left and said, "Look, Dan Gilbert ain't doing what I need to do to win." Because let's be honest, he stayed with the Cavs. They was never gonna win shit. They was never
But
gonna
I'm gonna
win
ask you
shit because
this
guess
then.
what? In order for them to get Kyrie, he had to leave. In order
Let
for
me
them to
ask you
get
this
Kevin
then.
Love, they needed the assets for Andrew Wiggins to trade for him. He was never gonna win shit if he stayed with the Cavs. And y'all have flamed him even more.
Now, but here's the thing. I'm not going. Now, here's my thing about that. When you said about the decision he made when he first went to Miami, people didn't sit up there and get upset because he made that decision. People got upset in terms of how that whole thing was set up. Because you can't sit up there and tell me that those three got together over the summer and talked about coming together. You can't tell me that that shit wasn't orchestrated.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was 100%
So
orchestrated. Yeah,
therefore,
that was orchestrated.
yeah, it was orchestrated. So therefore, you when you sit up there, you one of the best players in the goddamn league at that time. You could have went to any other team that needed just one more piece to get them over the hump, but you had to go to a team that already D Wade already won a championship before you, and he's one of the top. He's one of the top five players in the league. Then you got Chris Bosh. He's one of the top 10 power forwards in the league, if not top five. And these cats, and the difference is these cats were all in their damn prime. So you sitting up there saying that this dude here makes this decision, and people, you saying people hated to make this decision. They hated the fact that they had this shit set up, and everybody and their mama knows that he could have went to any other team outside of Miami and probably would have won a championship with any other team. But you go to this team. Why?
Yeah,
Because
well
you
the thing
sat up
is
there and
that was the
executed
best
the
team that
whole
had the
thing.
cap space. That was the best team that had the
They
cap
had the
space to
cap
make them
space.
do it.
Now, I don't disagree with that, but just the fact that people hated this man because of how this shit was a setup. That's why people hated this man for it. And then ever since then, what that man been doing? Building super teams. Since then. So that's why he's hated. And then he can't keep his damn mouth shut because he's always throwing his teammates under the bus. One of the things about being a leader in any type of sport, you're supposed to uplift your teammates, not tear them down.
Nah, that ain't true
You're
because
supposed
we
to.
know Jordan tore his
You
teammate
supposed.
down.
That's
Kobe
part
tore
of
his
being a
teammate
leader.
down,
Yes,
and
it is.
y'all say he was a vicious leader that did whatever it took to win. So that ain't true.
He did. Oh, he did. Well,
And, and believe it or not,
any means
Jordan and
necessary.
Kobe are damn sociopaths, and we know it by nature. Now, LeBron might be a narcissist, but he ain't no sociopath, and we love it. We love it. We call it the killer mentality. He do whatever it takes to
That's
win. I
not no
seen an
killer
interview.
mentality, man.
Kobe
Hell
said
no.
when his players didn't do what he wanted to do in that court, he go to the front office, get him traded. That's what Kobe said. I said, I get him out of here.
Now Kobe ain't go to, but that's the thing.
Yeah, but
He didn't
that's what
sit
I'm
up
saying.
there
People
and
love that
demanded that
mentality.
shit
People
either.
act like they don't like some sociopath basketball player. Y'all love them. Them y'all favorite basketball players. Y'all used to
We
that
love
y'all
guys.
don't
Let's
like
put it this way.
LeBron.
We love guys. Let me tell you this. We love guys that's a killer on the fucking court. We love guys like that can fucking dominate a game. If not, it don't have to be every game, but they can take over and dominate a game. LeBron's supposed to be one of the ones that can dominate a game.
He
You the
do
best
dominate
all
games.
around player in the league. I give you this. He the best all around player. I give you that. But your mentality, that's what separates you from getting to the Jordans and the Kobe's. Hell, even to the guys like AI at 6 feet dominating the game.
Yeah,
Because he was a
I
killer.
can't put no AI up there now. I can't do that. But
Now he was a goddamn killer.
he
He was
did
a
bring
killer.
hip hop culture to the NBA. So I see why people love him.
He's a killer,
He
and he
brought
was
the
a
street
killer
the hip
at
hop into
6
the
foot.
NBA.
He
And
was
guess
a
what?
killer at 6 foot.
David Stern shut that down so fast. It was crazy.
He was a killer. And then when people forget about AI was a fucking killer at 6 feet.
Yeah, he
Kobe
was.
said himself, this boy was 6'6", he'll be a menace. And I believe that to be true because this boy was a fucking killer. I watched Jordan, I watched Kobe, and I watched AI throughout their whole career. So all the greats. Those guys were killers. Bird was a fucking killer, believe it or not. Magic was a fucking killer. You got to, if in order for you to be at the top of the greats, you got to have that killer mindset. That's something that we all knew that Kobe, that guys like LeBron didn't have. Now, maybe if LeBron would have adapted that kind of mentality right there, man, I guarantee you, he wouldn't be hated so much.
But
But it's just the fact that you sit up there.
people want LeBron to be a clone of Jordan. It's like you got to do everything that Jordan
And
do
why not?
in the spirit
And why
Jordan
not?
did it in. That's why people love Kobe. Kobe didn't really do anything original. He just did everything Jordan did or tried to do. He just did
Okay,
everything a little bit
and what's
worse.
wrong? And what's wrong with that? And what's wrong with that?
What's the you
Let's
can
get that.
never be you
That
if
was
you
the
trying
younger.
to be the greatest of all time, but you copying the greatest blueprint, you can never be greater than the original. Everyone knows this. And that Kobe
You know
tried,
what? You know what?
and
You know
believe it or
what? Some of
not,
these so-called
that's how
back.
you know. That's how you know how great Jordan culture personality is, because he's so loved that even if you copy him and everything Kobe copied the man walk, he copied his talk. He came into the league, he was bald like Jordan, and he grew to fro. Everything Jordan did, Kobe tried to do, and Jordan seen a kindred spirit and said, "I know this young man want to be me. Let me teach him how to try and be me a little bit better, so he can win." And so Jordan took him under his wing. That's a fact. And Kobe said that himself in an interview with Shaq. He said, I thought I would, have an adversarial relationship with MJ, but then he became a big brother to me. I became his apprentice. He didn't say the apprentice part, but it's the same thing. So really
But
all Kobe did was just trying to approximate what Jordan did. He didn't do anything
we're not
original in
finna.
and of
But what
himself.
we're not finna do. What we're not finna sit up here
It's
and
not
do
disparaging
thing.
Kobe. That is a fact. Why do y'all love Kobe? Because he's the closest to Jordan in terms of what he did on the basketball court. That's what
We all
Kobe
know that.
fans
That's
will tell you.
true. But you got to understand this though too. If you sitting up there as you supposed to be anointing yourself as one of the the greatest of all time or whatever, which LeBron said. But your MVPs and stuff. Don't get me wrong. Some of them that you would think that some of those MVPs could have, somebody else could have got them. Only a couple of them I might have.
Now
But
LeBron should have had that 2013 Defensive Player of the Year, and he should have had the MVP in 2018. But that's another story for another day.
my thing is about when I say about him, what my disgust comes with him is the fact that for you to be this great of a player and your greatness and I'm not doubting this man greatness. I just think that you I think he relies too much on his athletic ability. And I see that throughout his whole career. He never developed a true skill set that he can really just go to. Like the greats, and include some of the younger players. They developed a skill set. Like it's like I can say his post game. You 6'8", 250. You should have a post game. I'm talking about when you need a basket, go to get in the post. Use your size and strength. Now, if you got the footwork to match that size and strength, that's even better. I felt like that he didn't evolve into a greater player, in my opinion, because he relied on the bully ball and the athletic ability.
Yeah.
He could have been a greater player easily,
You
but
know,
because he didn't do
I
that,
can't disagree with you on that. And believe it or not, LeBron has a post game. He just don't use it that much. But his two
no, he
best
don't have no
shooters.
post game.
Nah,
He don't have no post
in
game.
2018, LeBron was killing with post jump shots. 2013, he was killing with post jump shots. Kobe told him when he got to the Lakers, get your big ass in the post. But LeBron, he want to be on the outside driving downhill. LeBron if you think about it, based on his body type, the 6'9", 250 type, he's the same size as Karl Malone. He's the most skilled player ever in his archetype. If we're gonna be honest, like there's no 6'9", 250-pound guy that got skills like LeBron. They're gonna be Karl Malone in the post, getting post splits, or getting passes out of post splits, or baseline cuts, or they're gonna be someone like a Paul Millsap or James Posey or something. Like, so technically, LeBron is the most skilled player in his archetype. But if you compare him to a point guard or a shooting guard, I mean, they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be more skilled in terms of like the actual dribble shooting ability. That's what guards do. They're supposed to do that. When you 6'8", going and you grew to 6'9", and you could just be a freight train and run as fast as a shooting guard and just go down the court and dunk it, it's path of least resistance. All right, and I'm not saying anything you said is wrong. I'm just saying, there's a reason for that. When you bigger, faster, stronger than everybody, you just run to the rim and dunk it. You don't necessarily got to work on the nuances. But LeBron did work on the nuances because there's nobody else in his physical archetype who can do what he do in terms of the offensive skills.
I just think that he could have been greater than what he was.
Oh yeah.
And again,
He left some meat on the bone, and I give him a demerit for the 2011 finals. And he knows that. He said it himself on his Mind the Game podcast. He said that 2011, I know I didn't do what I was supposed to do. But to me, if y'all want to give him a demerit on the 2014, that's individual to y'all. I don't give him a demerit for the 2014, but every other final that he lost, he really wasn't supposed to win to begin with. Like, you're not beating the Warriors with Kevin Durant. It's just not gonna happen. And you're not beating the 2007 Spurs.
They was up 2-1 on them, and all he had to do, in my opinion, basically, is to raise his game to a higher level, which he could have done.
He tried. He took the most shots he ever took in the finals, and you could tell he was gassed out.
It's not just the shots you have to create too for the players.
Yeah, and in that game, and if you don't remember, in 2015, that final, LeBron went to the post a lot. He was in the high post, mid post, a lot of them games to try and conserve his legs.
He should have been doing that. He should have been. And that's the case here. He should have been doing that through his career in that position, given his size. But I also think too, and it goes back to what I say this right here. People sit up there and think that it's somewhat hating when people critique players of this era. And there's a reason why people critique these players in this era. When you're a top guy in the game, and I don't give a damn how gifted and skilled you are. But if you don't have the mentality to really put fear, that's why guys like Jordan was revered, Kobe was revered, Bird was revered, Magic was revered, even Shaq. Guys like that, they was revered because they put fear in other teams, and that's the ability of having a killer instinct. you put fear in other teams, not just the players on it, but the whole team itself. And
Yeah.
that's what those guys had. LeBron, they respect LeBron, but they don't fear him.
So if you
That's a
really
big
think about
difference.
it, a lot of that just comes through just being a great shot maker. Like I would say, out of all the all-time greats that actually shoot the ball, LeBron is probably the worst shot maker. That's where the fear comes from. People fear Steph because he can shoot it from 35 feet off the dribble, and it don't even touch the rim. So, like, of course,
But
if you could just keep shooting it, and you making it, and they contesting it, that will demoralize you. LeBron game is different. He get downhill. He might, when he get hot, a couple layups. Then he take a midi. Then he'll take a three, and then he might get hot from three. Like LeBron needs to warm
they,
up to be a good shot maker. So I would say that's the difference. Sometimes Kobe might miss the first 5 shots, and then he'll reel off 7 in a row. Like it's some players who can do that. That never was LeBron's game. LeBron is like a locomotive. It starts slow, and then it build up and it build up, and then it's going fast. Some players like Jordan, just super efficient. It don't really matter. Anything inside the arc, he was automatic. Jordan was basically a faster, more athletic version of what you see in SGA right now. If you could conceptualize it, just SGA right now, mid-range automatic. When he raised up, you think he's gonna make every one of them. That's what Jordan did, but Jordan
and,
jumped higher
and that's
and he had a faster first step.
mhm.
And obviously
And
was a
that's
better
why.
defender. Shay's a good defender too, but
And,
everything you see in SGA is
mhm.
basically what Jordan do, but Jordan just was faster at everything and jumped higher.
But and
So
that's the
it's even harder to
and
contest.
that's the
It's more proficient.
and that's the thing, and that's why I say, guys, um, like myself being 39 and whatnot, um, that's why we love guys like SGA because he's one of the few young great players in the league that I can honestly say I respect because he plays the game the way it's supposed to be played, and they can sit up there and say he's a foul merchant or whatever you want to call it, but if you can't stop the guy, what else you gonna do? And then plus he's showing you different variations of how he can beat you,
Yeah.
and that's why that's why it's in another year or two, maybe this year, possibly if he raises his game to a higher level, they're gonna start fearing him even more.
Yeah. I mean, the NBA players already fear him. And I can see why people like SGA. It's just when you work on your skills, look, jump shooting matters and the mid range matters. When a lot of the best
Hmm.
players of all time, they were great mid range shooters. They mastered the mid range. Even a guy like Hakeem, he could pop out to 18 feet and it was automatic. Almost
Hmm.
everybody that's not a center in the top 15 all time are automatic from the mid range. So like that is the beautiful game of basketball when you know you mastered the game. I'm impressed with what SGA doing because he don't have the physical gift that a young Kobe had or Jordan had, but he's still able to be very efficient and find his spots. Now he's quick side to side, but he's not super fast in a straight line to just beat people off the dribble and elevate. So he got to be crafty. So I like that, and I like his personality. He's not like a young Kobe was. Where Kobe he a powder keg. He'll flame his teammates and make his teammates feel like, damn, I'm nothing. Like I got to do this, or Kobe gonna kill me. And that's a good thing, but
Sometimes you
not every
got
player
to,
can
but
handle
sometimes you
that
got
type of
to,
pressure. SGA, he
but
kind of
sometimes
one
you
of the
got to,
guys.
but sometimes you have to.
Yeah,
You
and
have to.
Jalen Williams said that too. Jalen Williams say in practice, now SGA is a different animal. Like what you see in the media in practice, he turn up that heat and he let them know what time it is. But he still ingratiated himself to his team, and that's a modern thing, and maybe because he's Canadian, but still, a lot of people love those type of players. People these days, the modern era player, they rooting for Ant and Edwards. I don't know if they got quite enough talent to win a championship right now, but I love how his game is progressing. So like the new era of players, it's really them 2015 to 2020 guys who messed it up. But if you think about it,
I
like
agree.
Tyrese Halliburton came in. Tyrese Halliburton is what? What's the year James Wiseman was drafted? Was it 2021?
20,
2020?
something like that.
Tyrese Halliburton was 2020. Anthony Edwards is 2020. You got obviously LaMelo Ball, but the Hornets ain't really winning. But the Hornets is hot right now. So you never know with them. Maybe a couple more pieces. So like a lot of the guys from 2020 onward, they starting to
They
elevate.
coming along.
Yeah, they
They
elevate.
coming along,
And they know how to win.
and
They
that's
playing
what
winning
and
game
that's what
brand of
we should, and
basketball.
that's what the league, and that's what the league should be prioritizing more. And think about, and I'm gonna say this right here too. And I don't want to sit up there and make it sound like I'm actually a hater or whatever the case may be, but let's call it for what it is, man. These international players like Shea and Luca and might as well say Giannis and Wembyama, they are playing better basketball than some of these American players because they played with the fundamentals. And not too many people don't talk about that anymore because think about it. And I remember when you brought up about Tim Duncan. When Tim Duncan, I always said this, when Tim Duncan first came in the league, this man was already polished. Not just the 4 years in college, but he was already a polished player. He coming into the league, dominating early. And people knew this man was going to be great. But what made him really great was he was a silent assassin. He didn't have to speak much. His game did the talking. This man had a nice mid-range game, a great post game. He was a great defensive player, and the most important part of it, he was a team guy. He was a leader. But some people have to understand that leadership comes in so many different forms. Now, maybe a lot of people can't deal with the type of leaders that Jordan and Kobe was because they demanded excellence from their teammates. And that's part of what leadership is, what people doesn't understand it or not. Now,
Yeah,
Duncan, on the other hand, he let his game itself allow his teammates to operate the way they can operate. And
yeah,
he was a team guy also, and he was also very coachable. So that allowed them guys to win championships, and and he wasn't the type that's go they talking about he won his damn respect and all that. No, he let his game do that. And people forget, that yeah, David Robinson was on the decline, but he was still a pretty goddamn good player. But
yeah,
what David Robinson do? He deferred to Tim Duncan, and he also taught Tim Duncan how to win too as well, whether people doesn't realize it or not. But he
yeah.
taught that man
David
how to win.
Robinson, he was solid. He was solid, and it's just he had no hands for Hakeem. But other than that, like Hakeem, David Robinson was a damn great player.
Hmm.
And y'all
Hmm.
can say what y'all want, but he an MVP. Y'all can't take that away. MVP and a champion.
And he put up 71.
Yep. If I'm not mistaken,
In order for him to win MVP.
yeah, he did. And then
So
that's what I'm
I,
saying. Like the modern era, it's going to be a little bit weird because the international guys. But the thing is, a lot of the international guys it's already pro in the European farm system before they get over here. So they already getting specific pro tutelage before they even get to the US. But all we got is AAU. We got AAU and 1 year
that's what's
college
destroying.
basketball.
That's somebody said that too. That's what's destroying these American players right now because of their AEU. They not teaching them the true fundamentals. Like you go over there to Europe, they teaching these guys fundamentals. I'm like simple fundamentals, not this dribble and shit. There's nothing wrong with the dunking or whatever, but they not teaching them like the simple shit that these European players know how to play. And that's why if you were to put up right now, if you were to put the great European players versus the great American players, the great European players will destroy these guys.
Yeah,
They will easily
I can get
destroy them.
down because like really right now the top five players in the NBA are all overseas guys or
European,
not US. You
exactly.
you could
And
probably put
then
what Steph and Ant maybe the best first player that's American. maybe I guess Jason Tatum was kind of at the bottom of the top 10 at the time. KD, maybe you could throw KD in there. But yeah, I see what you say. I guess Cade Cunningham is on the way up. He's a good
All right,
passer.
I'm
Yeah,
back, man. I'm
he's
back.
coming.
What y'all
There's
talking about,
another
man?
guy that's coming.
What y'all talking
That's
about?
another guy that's coming. And I'm glad you said that. That Detroit team right there, I love that team because they play team defense. That's what they kind of remind me a little bit of the Detroit team of 2004. Because that's
Yeah,
how they won championships. They play fucking team defense.
yeah, I can see it.
You don't
If
see
you
They
that
if
don't
you
now.
remind me of the. They don't
now
remind me
that
of
Piston
2004.
defense was something different though.
Right, right. They
I
ain't
can't
got
put
no
them
big
all up
ass,
there with
bro.
the '04. But if you think
I
about
say
it
they
though,
remind me of them. I'm not putting them over. They
yeah, but I can
remind me
see
of
like
that team.
that the Pistons got heart, the heart and the mentality. They just don't got the defensive skill. But I can see it if you think about it. Cade Cunningham really is just a hyper-sized Chauncey Billups from that Pistons team, like a
Hmm
6'6", better version of what Chauncey is. But
Chauncey
now
was better
Chauncey
because
was a beast in
Chauncey
that
was
playoff
smarter,
run.
bro. Chauncey was a
No,
much,
no,
much
that's not
high
what I'm
IQ point
saying.
guard.
I'm not
Yeah,
debating the IQ. Chauncey
yeah,
Billups is one of the best IQs of all time.
that's
You
a fact,
remember
bro.
Yeah, he does.
him with Carmelo Anthony took
Yeah, on Denver,
the
bro. On
Denver to the
Denver,
conference finals.
they lost
So
to
I ain't
Kobe.
debating
They should have
Chauncey
won.
Billups.
If they would have drafted Melo, I'm glad you said that. If they would have drafted Melo that year when they got Darko Milicic, them guys would have won by 3-4 championships.
I'm not sure. I mean, maybe not, bro. I mean, maybe he changes the whole dynamic of that team. I don't know, maybe. But
He might, even though he might would have changed the dynamic, but I guarantee you, they would have got on his ass playing defense. Imagine the leadership on that team. You had Billups, you got Rasheed, you got Ben Wallace.
yeah,
You also got Tayshaun Prince and
this
Rip.
year's this year's Pistons. My only gripe is I'm concerned about their offense and in winning time in the fourth quarter when it counts the most. I don't know if they generate good offense enough to win a championship. And then
Yeah, in the clutch,
defensively,
it's gonna
That
be
was,
tough. Like
yeah,
that, the
and then
Pistons might be a team that drops a couple games that they shouldn't have dropped, and then
mhm.
lose 4-2 instead of winning 4-2.
Right. 4-2, 4-3, maybe a play here or there.
yeah, when the games get tight,
Yeah.
But Cade, Cade really he's coming. He's really coming.
Yeah, I like
And
King.
the,
Like, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
those other guys too. Oh my God, those other guys too. They coming.
Yeah, they got
And the
that. They got
coaching,
that mentality. They really got the
and
mentality
they
to
got a
win.
What
great and
other
they got a
guys are you
great
talking
coach
about,
too.
bro? What other guys are you talking about? Like you said, they're coming. Like who are you referring to?
The center they got there
Jalen
Jalen
Duran.
Brown.
reminds.
Jalen
He
Duran.
cool.
Yeah,
You got
Jalen
Isaiah
Durham.
Stewart.
Those
Yeah, I
guys
mean
coming for
Stewart
real.
cool. He a
You
cool
got
role
Ron
player.
Holland, a 3-and-D guy.
Yeah, he's okay. I mean,
Only thing they really needed, that if Jaden Ivey never would have got hurt and he
yeah.
developed, that's really what they need. They really need a second backcourt co-star.
What about their shooting? I mean, I think their shooting is questionable.
Yeah,
They got rid of
it
Tim
is.
Hardaway
If they would
Jr.
have been
They
able to
got
bring
Duncan
back
Robinson,
Beasley,
but
if they could have brought back
yeah,
Beasley, because Beasley was shooting what 40 over 40, almost 45% from three, if I'm not mistaken, last year. But then he got
yeah.
caught up with that little gambling thing.
And to be honest, like we got to see Detroit do it. I can't just put them there. Like you saw last year versus I think it was the Knicks. There's some games where like the inexperience showed up and you see why they lost the series. Now, bad call on one of those games in the corner, but Detroit cool, bro. I mean,
Yeah, Detroit cool, but low key, my dark horse is the Celtics. I think the Celtics gonna make a run. Jason Tatum said he's trying to come back by the playoffs. The way
is
that
that
the
what he
Celtics
said?
play,
Uh,
Jaylen Brown 30 points a game. I think they can make a run. It's not going to be a glamour run. It's going to kind of be like what the Hawks did a few years ago, where they get there and it's like what the world, or like what the Pacers did 2 years ago. How y'all get to the conference finals? Y'all ain't even that good. It's going to be one of them type runs. I think.
I
I
mean,
think the Celtics going to be
would
back.
have to be the right path, meaning like things would have to go their way,
Yeah,
and
he
then
ain't got this.
luck's
That's
involved.
another thing.
A little luck has to be involved, I assume.
Yeah, like they probably got to get like Orlando in the first round or something.
Well, I mean, Orlando ain't no easy matchup without
Yeah, they
Tatum.
don't easy matchup, but
Yeah.
let's be honest, they fans want Paolo out because they like, oh, we better without you, Paolo.
Boston should be favorite versus Orlando. I agree with that.
So like if they get that, and then you never know what can happen in the second round. But the
True.
East is wide open. Really, the West is wide open now because OKC outside of Shea, nobody else is doing nothing. So both conferences wide open
What you mean outside of Shea? Nobody doing nothing. What you mean by that?
What a show.
in terms of doing what they're supposed to do, making catch and shoot wide opens. There's been too many games where guys are shooting 1 for 7, 2 for 10 on catch and shoot wide opens, or not even wide open, but lightly
That shove
contested.
over there.
Yeah, man. But
Now
OKC
we have
is a complete
like
team.
Lou Dort did it last game,
My glasses.
or the last game they lost. Now Chet is coming along with him. Now Chet is doing his thing. He's getting 20 points a game right now, and he's playing good defense.
Yeah, but why is shooting or OKC plays such good defense that they won a game last year versus Indiana in the finals only making 3 threes. And so they've shown that their defense can rise to the occasion and they can win games without having a good shooting game. And so I don't think guys making shots for them is a measuring stick. Yeah, you want them to make shots, but OKC is probably one of the few complete teams in the league. So I don't think Lou Dort, Casey Wallace, these guys hitting 4 or 5 threes, going 3 for 7, 4 for 8. Like, that's not their measuring stick, bro. Like, they're good. And so basketball is more than just putting the ball in the basket. Like, that's why it's called defense. And, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could agree with that, but it's like
that's how
they
I
have.
look at it, bro, honestly.
Yeah, I agree with that. Only thing is right now they be having so many people in and out the lineup. It's like
Oh,
3
yeah.
people come
That's a
back,
fact.
3 people get hurt.
Yeah.
The only person who ain't really got hurt this year was Shea.
It's Shea. Yeah, that's a good point.
And believe
Yeah.
it or not, if he got hurt, then they might fall off the rails for a little bit.
Yeah, maybe so. But they built such a good lead that,
But
they
like
can.
right now, I'm not sure that they even get to the finals because
You know what's funny, bro? A team that I really don't like, but it's not about that. It's about basketball. I think Denver can make a run, bro. If everything's because, bro, and Jay, not for the reason why you think it is, bro. Jamal Murray, bro, is the reason for me. It's Jamal Murray.
no, I agree with you, and I've been saying that people
Okay, cool.
like Jokic fans kept telling me that if Jokic get hurt, Denver going to fall off the map, and I said absolutely not. I said Jamal Murray is going to score 30 points a game, and what is he doing? Scoring damn near 30 points a game. He's on a heater, and believe it or not, he's back to his bubble form. Y'all remember in the bubble, Jamal Murray was the best player in the bubble on Denver. He was scoring 40 points, 50 points, going band for band with Donovan Mitchell, and knocked Donovan Mitchell out the playoffs in that season. And that was the year after Donovan Mitchell knocked out Russell Westbrook and Paul George. So like, no, that was 2 years ago before that. But I like Jamal Murray's game. He don't get the praise and recognition he deserves because every time they win, it's just gonna go to Jokic. So this is just a good chance right here, this little 18-game stretch. And I like Peyton Watson. Peyton Watson is scoring like 24, 23 points a game without Jokic. And they're still winning. So now when Jokic come back, if Jokic take these guys' points down, we can't say he make his team better because they balling without you. So you got to maintain they hotness. You can't be taking the ball out their hand if they hot. You got to feed them.
Yeah, he did. T. Price. Cook. T. Price. T. Price. Mm. Well, did you guys see what he said yesterday, bro? Is that Martavian? Did niggas leave? Y'all left? I'm back. They left? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all still hear me in the chat? I think they left. That's what I think. We
Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe. Once again, there are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drop weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.